Mm-hmm. What were you again?
She's an elf.
Druid elf.
Remember, you don't know if I'm an ASMR. I didn't say what I was.
But it was a druid. It was mentioned.
No. She said she was an elf.
You guys haven't asked anything about each other. If anything, all you've done is bitching about each other.
Shouldn't I know ASMR then?
No, you won't
No.
know.
You won't know.
Okay.
You can take a gander that she's kind of similar to you, but you won't know unless you start finding out.
Gears are just watching.
We are live.
So,
Shout.
I'm starving.
Onthou, jy moet eet en alles voor ons begin opsit.
I'm not sure which one will have the people talking. I know.
I'm just gonna repost everything myself.
Eat what you must. We got 5 minutes before we start, so do what you must.
Our table looks terrible.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Looks like a
fine.
D&D
It
table.
looks like a D&D table.
We're making progress. Last time it was so clean.
Kieran's got that red one.
Me too.
Okay.
I went on Takealot and I looked at dice trays and I saw there was a set. So it's a dice bag, those dice, and the dice tray.
And then mine is much more redder than his is.
Mine's orange. Red. Very good.
A teeny tiny little one dice bag, two dice bag,
2 dice. There's actually, it fits 3 dice.
3 stacks of
sets.
dice.
I've put all 3 of mine in there, but I just love the glass case that these ones came in.
Whatever happened to all my glass cases?
We threw them away.
Oh,
We didn't need them.
we should have actually kept them.
Why?
Because you make a figure in with a 3D printer.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Mm.
This is like you might as well just, unless you're carrying around a box that the little boxes fit in, then it's fine.
Mm.
Okay, nice. Things going.
I'm just getting everything sorted this side.
Bah.
Oh. Right.
Is everyone's phones on silent?
Yeah.
No, it is.
Mine's on vibrate.
Oh, there we go. Ghost is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he the first one last time?
Right.
Oops. Nope, not that one.
Dinde und.
Ooh. Wait, Lee.
I think what I'll do is with the shirts. I'll
It's
change
Carl's birthday today.
will be
Carl who?
Your cousin Carl.
Oh.
put episode 2, episode 3.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, just remember. I only remembered last night for Gary's birthday.
He didn't wish me for my birthday.
Oh. Oh.
Again, we are live.
Isn't it this thing?
Oh. Okay. Anyway, it is time.
Dun dun dun!
Dun, dun, dun. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Legend of Urak. We are back with episode 2 after an eventful episode 1 where we nearly got the rogue killed. That was great. It's always good when you start a D&D campaign off and you kill a level 1 character. Anyway, couple of house rules. If we do goof during the session, just let us know in the comment section. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, we are 1 away from 250. That's great. We'll do a giveaway at 1,000, something like that. South African only, unfortunately. But we'll let you guys know about that soon. And yeah, check that out and enjoy while we roll right into this. Anyone got any announcements they want to get through?
No,
No?
we don't have announcements.
Nope.
Oh, we've got 3 new players joining us.
Don't say that. It's a surprise.
Oh, sorry, okay, you should tell me it was a surprise.
Okay.
That's your own fault.
The setup for the next time will be different. That's an announcement.
Dun dun dun! That's when she
might
fucked up.
I might just kill the XMR today.
Nice pick
That one.
Nice pick up.
Yes. Before we start, I now have the Powerpuff Girls cap. You guys can't really see it from all the way over there, but my Cartoon Network expansion is growing. Right. Everyone ready? Let's get into it. So, in our last episode, our intrepid band of adventurers coming from all kinds of backgrounds and weird, wonderful places met up at what can only be described as a rundown tavern / inn / a place where sellsword can be hired. Upon entering, one of the characters had seen a very large individual having an argument with the local villagers and decided to be part of it. And upon that, decided to help the individual with a local wolf infestation problem. After going outside, they noticed someone running from a very particular dwarf individual who had ducked down the bush. And due to some unfortunate rolls on both that person's end and the guard, was caught and beaten half to death. Thrown down face first into the mud, they once again went back inside the tavern where things had calmed down from a quite possible escalation.
Almost drowned.
And they decided to go and investigate where the wolves were slain by the tall individual. They went through into the wilderness upon a clearing, found a person sitting in the clearing, cross-legged, humming, where they then were attacked by some wolves. And after a pretty close encounter to death, again, managed to slay out the wolves and decided that they would go back to the tavern to discuss what had happened and the way forward. After an evening where most people went straight to bed, and other people went to go take a bucket shower, and other people went to meditate, we come to the very next day in the coastal region of Azulay, where there is a fog hanging in the air. Pretty cold for something this time of the year. You would know that around this time in the year, it's not supposed to be this cold, but you get the chill in the air as if there's a change of season coming reality.
Okay.
And as you wake up, you get that fishy smell in the air as breakfast is starting to be prepared. And there's a hint of bacon, there's a hint of meat, there's a hint of vegetables, all muddled around.
Is it fish bacon?
Could be fish bacon, could be anything. You are also woken by this while you are sleeping at your table. What do you guys do? All of you are awake at this point, so it depends on what you guys want to do.
She's still outside.
Don't know. Are you still outside?
Yes, I'm still
You're
up.
still outside.
I was in the
You don't
room
know.
last. Weren't you in the room as well?
You don't know which room. You went straight to bed. You have
just
no
went-
idea where
went to
anyone
a
is.
room.
You went into a room, and that was it.
I'm gonna go down
You know,
to the tavern.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
I'm still sitting at the table because I fell asleep there.
So he's still at the table.
You're still at the table. Still kind of waking up. You can
Still
see
kinda
he's
waking
like just still a little bit groggy.
Do I see? Actually, no. Can't do that yet.
I'm standing by the window with a faraway look, just staring outside at the scenery, slowly putting on my gear.
All you see is fog. It's a very thick fog.
Mm.
You can barely make out in front of you. There's a little bit of gathering happening around at the bottom. You can see that there's some foot traffic. It's not particularly late in the morning, but it's also not very early. So you can see that most of the townspeople are starting to go about their business, but they are wondering about the fog. You can hear there's murmurs, but it's not chat that you can distinctly hear because you are. I wouldn't say you're fairly high up, but it's not enough for you. They're not close enough for you to distinguish any kind of valid conversation. You just hear like.
Oh, okay.
that kind
So,
of stuff.
okay. But I've got this faraway look, so I'm not really concentrating with what's going on outside. Strapping on my gear, pick up my bow, sling it over my shoulder, and then I walk out the door. Grossed out by the smell already so early in the morning. My stomach's turning. Not a fish lover. And I walk downstairs and I focus on the barkeep and I say to Talia, what have you got in the way of anything but fish for breakfast?
We have bread.
Okay. Get me some bread. Do you have anything like, besides grog?
Water.
Okay, bring it on. And I sort of walk down and I look around for a place to sit. And then I see Mr. O'Rogie there, still slumped over the table. I walk up and I go and I take a seat by him.
Okay. Carry on. You take a seat.
Why do you look like death warmed up this morning?
I'm still tired from yesterday.
What are you tired about?
Too much noise.
I'm gonna go behind him and clap him on the shoulder.
Ah.
It's because he was half beaten to death. That's why.
It's just this resounding smack of this hammer. It sounds like someone just slapped the taste out of you. And even some of the people that have come into the tavern now, you can see they hear that the morning goers. They're ready to take whatever, and it's fairly early in the morning, but this is not a coffee place. So most of the time it's either water or mead that they get, and then they carry on with their day. But after that slap on the shoulder, a lot of them like, whoa. You can hear somewhere in the back of your
I'm sitting there chuckling at him.
Leave me to sleep.
You had the whole night. It's time to wake up.
No.
No.
Fine. What's for breakfast?
Fish or fish. And bread.
Is anything other than fish?
Bread.
Probably tastes like fish anyway. Whatever. Okay.
Oh, I'll just look towards Tanya. It's like, don't please have the usual times 4. We'll wait for the other one to arrive.
And I'm outside. I've been looking at the townspeople going about their business, trying to see some more details of the area. And then I also try to find something other than fish, looking for berry bushes. But don't see it.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Yep.
And then look at your modifiers.
Is this a 4? That's a 4.
Guess you're not finding berries.
You see fog.
Yeah, I see fog apparently.
It's difficult to tell this time of the morning.
So 7.
It is very foggy. You are still kind of reeling from the day previous, so you're not really focused. And based on the area and what you saw last night, it would be very difficult for berries to grow in air that is pretty salty. And you know, berries need fresh air to survive. So the likelihood of you finding any fresh fruit is not impossible, but for what you're looking for, it's not going to happen.
And then realizing this, I enter the tavern looking for my comrades. And I see them, sit down with them, and then just ask, okay, so what's the plan for the day?
Well,
Sleep.
While you guys are discussing, the bread comes. There's a little bit of assortment of meat thanks to Riali.
Fish meat.
it's not
It's meat.
meat.
It's meat. Whether it tastes like fish is a different story. You get the sense that the reason it's so fishy is they have no other place to store everything separately. And having a look at the tavern, you didn't notice it the previous night because you were more focused on what was happening there. He puts the meat down. You didn't notice the previous night. Some of the chairs are pretty broken. They are hanging on by a thread. You can tell there's been a few bar fights. A lot of the windows are smashed. So, and you can see they've basically put planks up to block whatever wind comes in. Quite a bit of water damage. The wood is kind of rotting. So, you get the sense that, again, this town does not get a lot of foot traffic and enough gold to make repairs. They can get by on what they need, but there's no place to build additional storage. There's no funds to build additional storage. You get the sense that since whatever happened here happened, they have yet to recover from it. And that's why you are tasting fishy meat and bread. Bread does have a very pungent bread taste, but there is a slight hint of
Fish.
whatever fish they had back there.
Fish.
Mystery fish.
I called Talia over and ask what the types of fish are that they have. What can they catch in this area?
Speaks to us.
It depends on the season. Right now, we have a lot of mackerel that gets caught, which is strange considering we're near the ocean. But Urak is a wonderful land filled with whatever happens, and we're just grateful that we have fish that come through here. The meat and the cattle, they do come through, but we don't have the funds to store anything anywhere else. You can have a look if you go outside. There's a few houses abandoned completely, and they're falling apart because people have either moved to find something better, or, you know, they died. It's not a very fun town. I don't know why you're here.
But what have some of the people died from?
You don't know about the flood?
The flood?
But you not told them about the flood.
No, I didn't ask.
Fair. I forgot how straightforward you are. 150 years ago, there was a flood where the coastal region. I have the name here. Hold on.
As you know.
Where Aurelia,
Really?
the city of Aurelia, where the queen herself, also known as Aurelia, threw down the wrath upon the people for worshipping a faith outside of the water faith. And through that wiped out many of the heretics that lived in our little town of Azure. And because of that, we have yet to recover. Now, she's done everything she can, but I'm pretty sure that there's still ire towards the town. Or maybe she's forgotten us, or maybe the water gods have forgotten us, who can say? But we make do with what we have, and every little bit that we can save will go towards revitalizing the town. And hopefully it will be the attraction it once was. But until then, enjoy your fishy bread. I've got some stuff to do. And you see her walk off.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Riani, sorry. Riani. Talia mentioned a water goddess, god. Do you know how they worship their god? Because I mean, is there a temple nearby?
What's your faith?
I don't know.
Wait,
No.
oh, wait.
No. You
Oh,
have
yes,
to have a
I do
faith.
have a faith.
No, it might be no, I'll tell you. I'm looking. Earth.
Earth.
You have no idea. You do not. You as a sellsword have never cared about religion or politics. You go out, you hunt, you get your gold, you live your life. So you haven't really bothered. You know about the flood. You don't know why it happened. This is the first time you know about it. And in your mind, you're just like, oh, well, they did what they did. It is what it is. So sorry to hear about your stories. That's how it is.
Yeah. Well, not really. Don't really have much interest in that. I'm a sellsword. What am I going to do remembering religions and such?
Anyone else here know what people do to like?
If you want to, and you see Talia coming up, if you want to find any more information, I would advise maybe just go down to the actual city. It's about 2 hours walk away from here. There is a priest there that you might be able to consult. He may give you a little bit more information, but they're pretty strict around the area. So I would keep tight-lipped about what faith you are going with. I'm not much on faith. I do my work, I do what I need to do. But I know these people can be pretty uptight about what you worship and what you don't worship. You know better than anyone.
And Talia, so just one last question. You mentioned that this town used to be an attraction. Like what attracted people to this town before the flood?
It was a middle point for commerce. So from the main city to us, it goes through many paths that go to many various parts of Urak. But for most of the town's fishermen, for a lot of the herders, we were a middle point of rest, relaxation, just to get away from all the madness. There were shrines, but they have since been washed. You can see there's rubble and whatever else might be out there. I haven't bothered. Anyone who's been through here has probably looted whatever else is looted. So you're free to roam around, but any information most likely will be at the main city. And she's busy talking. The half-orc that you had an issue with comes screaming into the tavern. And he's like, where's that sellsword? Where? You! I need your help.
Next minute you're screaming at me, now you're need my help. What do you
And he
need?
takes 5 gold and puts it in your hand.
You? In my pocket. What do you need?
He found the wolf corpses.
And did they disappear?
They've been eaten. I don't know by what. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't even look like it was eaten by their own kind.
Are the corpses still there?
Bones and little parts. You're forgetting the point. I'm not even worried about the wolves.
No. The point is,
You did it. I paid you your gold. Listen,
I'm totally confused.
extra gold. It was extra gold.
I will give you the extra gold if you sort this problem out. One of my friends are missing. And was last seen at his house. And I need you to check it out.
Map. Directions.
He checks frantically, searching his brain. The old house near the bridge.
Do I know where the bridge is?
Which you are. You do.
Sorry. Bless you.
Woo!
Bless
He
you.
sneezes. It's that damn fog.
Is this the orc that she's with
This is
now?
the orc.
It's a half.
It's the half orc that gave her grief yesterday.
That she had an argument with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not her fault.
No, it's not. It's not Yufa. Yufa is the god.
Mm.
Yeah.
The one that
Um,
taunted me.
So wolf problem. You said they were eaten. When we went to go check where I last killed the group, they disappeared.
They disintegrated.
They like disappeared
What are you
completely.
talking about? The corpses are still there.
No, we were there and they disappeared before us.
I was there this morning where you told me you found them, and those corpses were there being eaten
And the 3 extra wolves.
by 3 extra wolves.
We had 3 attack us yesterday.
I don't know what was in your cups. There were no 3 wolves. I counted the wolves. You told me yesterday. You said, you're forgetting the point. The wolves are there. I paid you the gold. I need you to go to this house. It's an emergency.
Fine. Okay, we'll go.
And he storms out. Almost like in kind of a huff, like you're not taking this as seriously as he wants you to take it.
Well, this is weird.
What about this? Let's split up, right?
She really wants to split up the party.
That's
Or so either we split up and we go to where the half orc, what is his name? Well,
No
where
idea.
that person, that lovely being, just said that they found the wolves' corpses again. So we can either go there or we focus on his friend that's missing, which I think is a little bit more pressing. But I mean, if you want the answer to the bigger picture, we need to go back to where we were yesterday.
Hey, I got paid to go and look at this guy, so
Do you know even where to go?
I mean, I remember the
Is-
path.
When I got into town
Is it
yesterday, it was
on the
raining
way?
so badly. I didn't see any house by a bridge.
Away,
corpses are not.
so it's not.
But I'm not talking about that house by the bridge. I'm saying that she can take us to the house by the bridge to look for the missing person. But I mean, I remember the path through the woods to the clearing where we were yesterday. But
Is it
like,
on the
what
way?
do we want to do?
Nope,
It's a different direction.
completely different direction. Splitting up will get us killed easily.
I agree. Maybe we can do a bit of investigation when we're around there, but keep it in close proximity. Already we've realized yesterday, you just got to be careful. And while I'm talking, I actually look out the door and I see this youngster. I'm looking out the door.
No, you need to ask. Do you see anyone?
You can't see
You
what
can't
you want to
just
see.
see what you want to see.
Do I have to ask your permission?
Yes.
You ask me what you want to see. You can't tell me what you're seeing. I'm the world. You're not the world.
What's in your meat? There.
I'm drinking water.
You can ask me. What
Okay.
do I see when I stay out the door?
Oh, that I will. Okay.
Don't make your own story.
What do I see when I look out the door?
Roll a perception check for me.
No, you need to always ask. Do you
Okay,
see
I don't know these things.
That's why we said.
13.
Plus,
Perception.
Where do I see percent?
You are +2.
2 skills. Just there were abilities, things that just
You have a
clicking on
+2.
skills.
So it's 15.
Okay.
Okay.
The fire is slightly lifted. You do see some foot traffic out the door, up and down. Nothing too particular catches your eye.
Okay.
What is it you want to do? Don't make your own story. Ask. What do you want to find? What do you want to do? Who do you want to talk to? Always ask.
Okay. I like taking care of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just looking around to see if there's any children.
There's a few like children running around playing. They look like they're not really affected by their parents or
I'm
the-
specifically looking for the unwanted, uncared for children.
Yes. I mean, there's no one
In
at the
particular.
moment like sitting out saying, "Please, ma'am, may I have some more?" kind of vibe. They're all running around. There's nothing in your immediate vicinity that you can see. You're just perceiving. If you'd like to further actively look, I'd need you to make an investigation check. That would mean you walk out the tavern, away from them.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, so are you just getting up and just?
Well, I'm
not
going to wait
following them?
outside for them, but at the
Okay,
same time,
you
I
need
want to look around.
Okay, so
Can I?
how then you're going to go outside? Remember,
Or you don't
if
have to tell us, you can just
if
get up
you
and go.
just get up and go, they're just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So what do? Be
Okay.
very role play. Remember,
Okay, so I'm checking and I've eaten something, and there's still some bread left over from a meal, and I pick it up and I wrap it in a cloth, and I say to I'm gonna actually meet you guys outside. I'm just gonna take a breather. I'll wait for you outside.
I'll just close the packet there, there's a fly on it. No. Oh, it's inside.
And then taking a breather. From what? The fish?
Yeah, the smell in the tavern from the vomit and everything that's lying around.
the vomit has been cleaned up.
Oh,
The tavern is kept.
it's still got a
well.
sour smell.
There's just a very particular smell that hangs in the air of fish and old wood. And
So I'll meet you outside. I need fresh air.
you go outside. Fog is still prevalent, but it's not as heavy as it was. What would you like to do?
I'd like to investigate and look around to
You
see.
want to look for the poorest child. That's what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Roll an investigation check.
You can't buy him, Mum.
Oh fuck.
Oh dear.
Nine. Nothing around.
Nothing.
Okay.
You just see kids running around doing their thing.
But I'm
Suddenly-
still allowed to walk and look.
Yeah, but
wanna walk?
where you
Not
walking?
now. But when we start off on a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Well,
I'm going to observe as we're walking around the town because I want to see what this town is about.
Okay.
can. Okay,
Oh.
well, plan of
Yeah.
action.
What are you three doing?
Plan of action. Either we go and look to see what's up with Half Orc's friend. Maybe it's tied to the wolves. Or we just go straight to the wolves. Maybe we'll back get more information there. Yay, nay?
10 more minutes.
I mean, we might get more information there, but I think let's rather go see if we can find anything about the missing person. I think that's going to be the best option because that's the most pressing. I mean, yes, the wolf problem is persistent, and it's going to be a constant either way. So let's rather go find the missing person, whether it has something to do with the wolves or not. There's a life at stake right now.
Alright. Let me just add my currency. I got extra 5 gold. How much is the
Meal.
meal?
There's 1 silver piece.
1 silver piece.
You notice I walked out before paying. She's
You gotta
paying
get your
again.
due.
She's paying again.
You don't know. She just got up and walked.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I don't have silver. I only got gold.
If you take one silver away, it should automatically come with your stuff.
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's fine. I was
Well,
gonna,
you have a tab, so you can pay one gold piece and you pay your tab on.
yeah, I'm just gonna put a gold piece on the table and just signal to Talia.
Oh, your tab's done. It's about damn time. Takes the gold piece and sticks
You
it
settled
in.
your tab yesterday.
You're not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The extra tab.
She puts the gold in there. See you around.
Come on, let's go.
10 minutes.
Nope. I want to grab him by the scruff of his neck and pick him up.
Do you contest that or do you let it happen? Okay. You grab him by the scruff of his neck and you just
Pick him up.
pick him up and take him out.
We meet her
And again,
outside.
it baffles you as she picks you up. You're not a very short individual yourself, but you just find that she picks you up and she's light on her feet with you. You weigh nothing for her. You can see as you look at her, she's really, really well built.
Like I said, I'm scared of the big lady.
Okay, so you guys walk out. Do you meet up? Are you waiting there, or did you
Yeah,
take a walk around?
I'm standing against the tavern with my foot up, and I see them, and I start moving
Okay.
towards them.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, I'm gonna look towards her. So plan of action, we're gonna go look for this missing person.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Towards the bridge house.
What do we see while we're walking around the
Roll a
village?
perception check.
Perception.
Roll a perception check. Anyone want to help her, or should we do
Yes.
this on that one? Okay.
Who's got high
Either
perception?
one of you roll with her, or she rolls at advantage.
Yeah. So person with the highest perception is best to roll with.
So it's me.
Oh, sorry. No.
I know, but don't do that.
Sorry, my lord.
It's not me.
Sorry, Mr. DM.
I've got passive perception.
That's not what.
I got +2.
I got +6.
Either you roll at advantage, or one of you, doesn't matter who, rolls with it.
What happens if we roll with it?
You roll,
roll,
and she
she
rolls.
And whoever's the highest can
Okay, sure.
Okay.
5.
13 plus 6.
You don't really see much going on. There's a lot of thoughts in your head about what's happening. You know, that flood just sits in the back of your head. You're wondering, but why? Why is this? Because of the amount of nature you've been attuned to, and as a ranger, this bugs you. There's no trace of what happened, so it sits in the back of your head. You, on the other hand, being in tune with everything nature and your teachings and what happened with you get the sense a lot of what happened here is very unnatural. It is not something that is a natural occurrence, not like a natural disaster. They say it's like an act of a god. That's what they say. You just get the feeling this is not something normal.
But-
Look at the fog. The fog's hanging a little bit lower than usual. It's like a slight drizzle in the air. It's not like a rain, not like wet, but there is like a little bit of a
Damp
a
feeling.
moisture, damp feeling in the air. You see it when you look at the houses. You can see the wood is falling off. It's rotten. There's green moss growing on the side. There's seaweed sitting in some places. Cracks and crevasses. Some of the stones have lifted and lying on the side. You look as you go through the houses. You walk along this cobbled path, and every now and then you have to watch your footing because some of the cobbles are missing. For her, she's just walking. She really doesn't care. She just walks. If she walks in the hole, she walks in the hole. But you, using your keen perception, you just see a lot of destroyed buildings. You can see a couple of where shrines would be dedicated to their goddess is now destroyed, desecrated, doesn't exist.
We don't see anything.
Yes.
She sees enough for you, and I would assume, is relaying the information.
Yes, I am.
So you hear what she says. A lot of information to take. So, as you guys start going down this path, you do see that there is as you get closer to the house, you can see what looks to be like a small ember burning just near the window. You can see the door is slightly ajar. And I need you to make a perception check for me, please, since you are leading.
Ooh. 18 plus 3.
Okay. You happen to spot a blood trail right by the door.
Are we at this house now?
Yeah.
She saw it first.
I'm just gonna like put my arm out, stopping motion.
Is she still dragging?
Are you still
No.
dragging him or did you put him on his feet?
I'll put him down. And if he starts lagging behind, I'll start dragging him again.
And I'm walking behind to make sure that he's walking.
Am I allowed to move away from them?
Yeah.
I'm just sort of veering a little bit around the area, looking cautiously.
So ask him if you can.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I'd still say, am I allowed to?
Yeah, you could do that. So you move slightly away from the group. You go down which way? Right or left?
I go left.
You go left around the house.
Can I discern if it's human blood or normal blood? Not really. Okay.
Make a medicine check.
No shit. Medicine.
At disadvantage, because you're not
I have +1 in medicine.
like
That was little cock, but it's okay. 7.
no. You just know it's big old beefy blue.
Okay. Can I?
Have you told us that you see blood?
Where's your medicine?
Is it mine? Is it +1? No. Wisdom.
And then?
No.
You roll at disadvantage.
So your lowest rolled number is what you use for disadvantages.
Okay.
For advantage, use
No.
the highest number.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
just gonna just look towards these two because kind of did I see her walk away?
You did see her do
Okay,
her.
I'm like while she's doing her own thing, there's blood. Just keep an eye out. Can I see anything inside of the window?
It's not by the window, it's by the door. The door is slightly ajar. And as you get closer, you see the door is slightly ajar. It's pretty dark inside with like a little lamp burning in there. And just blood in front of the door. That's what you see.
I take my weapon off from my back and open the door.
So you step in front of her and you open the door.
Mm.
Okay. Meow. You open the door. It opens up. You see the blood trail go in and then kind of fade off. And it seems to be a small, modest little hut. You see over on the left there's like a little kitchen thing.
Is there a back door?
There is a back door.
Okay.
You're going around.
Mm.
I'm not going to make you roll an investigation because it is fairly small. You do say that there's a back door. Would you like to try and open the back door?
I'd like to, yes.
Roll a strength check for me, please. And I have Bolton there, please. Oh.
20. 15 plus 5.
You pull on the door handle and you break the door off the hinges.
What do you mean +5? That's stealth, Mom.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
Strength.
stealth.
Oh.
Strength is +1.
Okay, 16. Sorry.
Still enough. You pull and you pull the door off its hinges. And you guys see this figure standing with the door handle and the door hanging off, going, you have the door handle in your hand.
Do I see blood and everything lying around when I do that?
You guys haven't explored the rest of the house. You
Yeah,
just see
that's
the
why
blood trail
I'm
going.
asking as I
You
go,
just see the
as I
blood trail
pull and I
going
see
away
the door.
You see a blood trail going away into a separate room.
Pull out my knife.
You have a knife?
Yeah.
She's got a dagger.
Oh,
You've got your dagger equipped. So I'm warning you, if something happens, you will take an action to put the dagger away and pull your bow out.
Okay, but
Keep
it's
in
a
mind.
small hut, so I can't raise a bow in a small hut.
You don't know. You can. You know nothing.
I'm going to go in,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
follow the blood trail into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
No. 18 plus 3. 21.
you hear a slight growl. It's not prominent, and you don't get the feeling it's in the same area you guys are, but there's a definitive, it's almost like a whale type vibe. Not whale dance, but like a ghostly whale.
Can
I'm
I
just gonna-
cast a spell?
I'm just gonna point to my ear
Hold on.
and tell them to.
What spell do you want to cast?
Detect magic.
Right?
Nice. While she does that, I'm gonna just point to my ear for everybody to just listen.
I just want to see in spells. Yeah. Detect magic is a first level slot, so mark a first level slot for you. I can mark it here for you as well. So you guys detect magic. You do sense some magic.
Do I know like which magic, or is
You
it
just
like
so how it works is your eyes flare up,
Mhm.
and when you look, you can sense magical things around you. You don't see anything on the floor around you. You just take a look at the immediate vicinity. You do notice if you look down, you do see a faint magical glow.
where the blood ends?
You just
Or
look
just-
down. You look down and you see a faint magical glow.
Okay.
It looks like it's through the floor, not on the floor.
Very impressive. Okay.
So there's definitely magic used here, everyone.
And something is wailing. It doesn't sound animal. So we
You
might.
don't know.
What you said it sounds more ghostly.
You're just going on what you hear.
Okay.
You don't know.
I think we need to open the floorboards. There's something definitely underneath.
Well, before we decide to tear up this person's house, let's look for a trap door first. But let's first see if this person is still alive or not.
Yeah, can we follow the trail of blood, please? To see
Yeah,
just
trail
what's
of
going
blood.
on.
What would you like to do?
Can I investigate the room?
Where are you guys at the moment? Are you following the blood trail into the
I'm
bed?
standing by the back door looking at them.
I'm by the door.
You're by the door. You're by the front door.
No, I'm by the door of where the blood trail
Okay.
is.
I'm in the middle of the
Roof
initial
then.
one.
Okay.
I'm investigating the room itself.
Okay. So you guys go into the room. Roll an investigation check for me. I will say at advantage because you're helping.
18,
Nice.
10, 18 plus 3.
Okay. You see the blood trail go to a bed that is slightly shifted, and lo and behold, there is a door.
Cool. Trapdoor found by the bed.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Is it big enough for us to just open
Big
it?
enough for you guys to open.
Okay, so the bed's not in the way.
You will have to move the bed, but it's big enough. for you
Muscle
guys to
mania,
open.
yeah, can move the bed.
I'm just gonna just give us like glance and just push the bed away.
Make a strength check.
Okay, strength check.
When you roll to I can push it to the wall.
14.
Okay, that's enough. The bed's slightly heavier than you had anticipated, but you take one hand,
Solid
you
open.
flex, and you move it away. And there's a trapdoor.
No, like you.
Who's
You-
going first?
You look for trap.
Look for traps.
How do you know he can look for traps? I'm asking.
He's a thief. So I
He
look
might
for
be a
you.
thief. Don't assume.
Doesn't mean he's a good thief.
Don't assume. Okay. What you're doing is you're skirting the lines.
Okay.
You have to know, you have had to seen him make open traps.
Mm.
You've had to at least
Okay, let me-
one another time get an inclination.
Let me reword.
Be careful because that's metagame. Right? So just be careful. You don't know anything. You don't know him. You don't know his story. You only know his name. You don't know what he's proficient. You can't assume because he's a thief, he can open up traps. He can be a terrible thief. You saw he was terrible at hiding. So you know you can't you know you can't count him to hide. So you better know
Stealth is a plus 8.
always ask me first because you guys are skirting the edge of metagame. Okay.
Okay.
What can we see through the trapdoor?
The trapdoor's not open yet.
Not open yet.
You guys haven't opened it.
He needs to reword.
I'm gonna reword my.
Don't reword anything.
Okay.
I'm telling you. If he wants to look for traps, he must ask me. Otherwise, you guys open the door. You don't assume
Okay.
anything of any of the party unless you have seen them do it.
I was.
Okay.
I was. gonna
So,
ask-
case in point, I just want to explain.
Hmm.
You guys don't know she's a druid. You have no idea. She hasn't done anything that gives off the vibe that she's a druid. She can commune with nature. Priests do that. Clerics do that. Paladins do that. There's a lot of things that can commune with nature. You can do that.
But I can make a note now
Hold
that
on,
she
hold
has
on.
put magic in. She's looked for
but
magic.
remember, you can cast spells too.
I can also cast spells.
He can cast spells too. It's not an uncommon thing. You don't know she's a druid until she's transformed into whatever she wants to. Only then can you assume she can transform into something. He has not opened a single trap. So,
Do I know he's a rogue?
you don't know he's a
No.
rogue.
No.
You know he's a thief. You know he's a thief because he
Okay.
stole.
Before Nikki tuned me there, I was gonna ask you, can I check the trap?
Yeah.
door?
See,
Lock.
that would be good. So don't assume. Okay. Now I'm not yelling, but this is for everyone who's playing Dungeons and Dragons. You can't assume someone's role because that is metagaming. That is skirting the lines. You're using outside knowledge on inside the game. Always ask the dungeon master, and until the character has done something, only then can you say, okay, you're a druid. They don't know what you are. They don't know you're a ranger. They have no idea. All they know is you're a bow.
You can rogue.
All they know is you have a bow. That's all they know you have. They can only assume because you climb trees. Now they go, okay, so you are getting a vantage point. There you go. She didn't rage last time, eh? So
Yeah.
you guys don't know she's a barbarian. You have no idea because she did not rage. So you can't assume she's a barbarian. She's just a sellsword. She can be an ordinary person with a sword. Always remember that. Okay, lesson over.
Lesson over.
Okay, I want to check if the trap door has a lock.
You want to check if it's locked or has a.
There's a lock on. Or
There's no. You guys have done enough investigation that there's no lock on it. It has been opened because you can see the blood going down. But what would you like to do?
it's probably not that. So I'd like to open the door
Okay.
and peek inside.
No.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
Luckily,
Actually, no. Sorry. It's Constitution. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
13.
Okay. You take 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As a small vial, as you open the door up, explodes in your face. Luckily, you dodged most of it. You put your hand in front of your face, but there's definitely a little bit of poison that seeped in. However, I just want to make sure about you. Now, you do take 2 poison damage. You take half of the damage. Otherwise, you would have taken 5. You were right to ask him to check the traps. He did not. So, again, you don't know he looked for traps. He just opened the door.
I would have thought because it's been opened there's a trap, but
Yeah, but if it's been open, that means, if you think about it, if it's been
Somebody
open,
might have
someone might have
linked the
already-
trap himself.
Mhm. Okay, so the vial explodes. It's very rancid. It's got like an almost acidic smell to it. If gym socks were be able to squeeze out into a poison, that's what that would be. Right, but you guys have no idea what gym
What
socks
a gym salt.
have no idea.
Okay.
It's this thing I read in a book somewhere. Anyway, so you open the door and it is fairly dark. All of you have dark vision, so none of that matters. Fucking yeah. You guys all went with races that have dark vision, so screw darkness, am I right? Okay, anyway. So it is fairly dim inside. You guys all, I'm assuming, file down. What is your marching order?
I'll go first.
Okay. First was the idea. You just push past him. You just push him out the way. You're just like down.
I'll
The
probably
poison-
be
the
last
poison
because
is-
as soon as you get up.
No, she doesn't throw you down on the floor that you're prone. She just like shoo. You've already caused the trap.
Remember,
I pushed him in after her, so I'm.
Do you contest it?
I just look at her and shake my head and go down.
Okay.
Oh.
So second, third, fourth. Go. You guys go down, and what's strange about this is the tunnel that going down. So it's more like a ladder kind of vibe, but you can walk down the walls if you hold your hand. So it's not very muddy. It's actually very dry in here. You would think with all the rains, with all the moisture, and stuff, it's not rocky. It's more sandy. So there's little rocks here and there, but it looks like it's been dug, like at an escape tunnel for whatever the case may be. And as you guys go down, it opens up into this massive chamber. Huge. It is insane how big it is. And you see, like, out in the distance, 2 or 3 torches are lit at the moment. And you see them kind of in like a triangular shape. And there's inscriptions on the walls. It's really strange. It's very strange. For something disguised, you can gather that this was more of a front than anything, this little house. You guys see the blood trail go further on. There's another door right at the end where you can see it looks like there's drag marks where the body has been dragged or whatever has been dragged. And as you guys take a little bit further step, the room kind of becomes a little bit clearer for you as the torches start lighting up, and you see there's these beautiful blue, red, green, orange, all kinds of colors painted by hand, not by any kind of brush or by any kind of pencil, by any kind of artisan, but by hand. What seems to be this tall, lanky, almost Slytherin-like individual. Scar across the cheek, holding what looks to be a 3-pronged weapon of some kind. And there's an inscription. Does anyone know Undercommon?
Undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take this?
That would be under your languages. I don't think any of you know Undercommon. No, none of you know Undercommon. It's written in a very weird language that you haven't seen. It looks almost familiar, but not something that catches your eye immediately. Almost looks like this was done in a rush. But it's gorgeous, and it spans almost 3, 4, 5 foot tall. So it looks like someone actually went and did this from like a book or something. And it's on either side of the wall. You can see the tridents are pointing towards each other. And as you look on the floor, the same mural points towards the door ahead of you. That's what you guys are seeing. And the artwork is gorgeous, and what you also notice is that the flooring and the walls are all the same. It's kind of like this marble texture. Not slippery, strangely enough. It's got a very rough texture to it when you feel it with your hand. But also kind of smooth, enough that people could do these kind of paintings with their hands.
So,
That is what you see.
so you say that one is pointing towards the door.
Yes. 3 of these things are pointing, all the tridents are pointing towards what you can glean is the door.
Okay.
What do you do?
Shit.
How confined is the space? Can we walk next to each other?
Yeah, it's huge.
Massive.
It's massive.
Okay.
I would
But we're
say
not
it
going
spans-
sort of into a passage where
it spans 70 feet across either way, so it's almost like a square.
So it's almost
massive.
like this with
It's
the
huge.
entryway here. Massive, big place.
No, I'm asking
And what-
where
what-
we're standing. So if
what
we,
is standing? So
if
here's
we
the
come
door.
down the trapdoor through a thin thing into the
Through a
big
thin
area.
thing, and there's no door where you guys come in. It's not like you have to open the door. It just opens up into this chamber. It's huge, massive, and it's gorgeous. And what it is, and what's strange about this is there's no pillars. Now, no pillars. It's one big open chamber. So you start to question, how is this thing structurally sound?
Definitely magic, my suspicion.
Well. Looks like our little missing person has got a lot under the belt.
Oh, and then there's also blood.
What are you guys doing?
I just said drag.
Yeah. So the writing is all over the walls as well, right?
Yeah. You don't understand the writing. It's written in a language you don't know.
Is anybody able to decipher this information on the walls?
No
Nope.
clue.
Nobody got some magic trick under their belt that can figure it out?
None of you have
No.
comprehend languages.
No.
I'm asking them here.
No.
You can ask that. You can ask that. That
Yeah.
is a valid question. It's not metagaming, but
Yeah, I'm
no,
asking them.
I'm saying as a DM to the players, none of you have comprehend languages.
Mm.
I know your characters now inside and out. You guys do not have.
Mm.
It's why I was asking if you have undercommon, because I thought someone might have had it, but none of you have undercommon.
Have you checked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like nobody move. Since our little thief triggered a trap, there might be more around.
What does the floor look like?
Marble.
It's got a little marble texture.
Okay.
Just the walls and the flooring. Talia, what's our move?
Sorry, last question.
Ah.
The door at the end.
She Talia.
Yes.
What does the door like at the end look
Riani.
It's like a door.
like? Okay.
Plain old wooden door, no inscription, nothing. It just looks like it was flat dash put on.
Riani, what's our next move then?
Well, if any of you can check for traps, that would be great.
I can have a look.
Thank you.
Make an investigation check.
20.
Oh, natural 20. We got our first,
Nat 20.
we got our first
Nat
nat
20.
20 in the game.
There are no traps.
23.
No traps. It's net 20, but you've scoured the area enough to see that this is just. It looks like it's almost a temple of worship. It almost looks like it's a place of worship. So well done on the net 20, but there is nothing here that seems ominous or deadly. This looks like it's a place where people might have come to worship whatever is on these murals.
No, I tell them that there's no traps.
You
It
do.
looks like a
I
place.
would hope you do. Well, if you don't, you can keep quiet. You can also lie to them. You can tell them there's traps. Be careful where you walk. You can do whatever. You really can do whatever.
Are there pictures on the wall? There are pictures that are hand painted.
I did describe
Okay.
that to you.
But there are no traps. Don't see anything that will hurt us.
Alright.
Are we allowed to investigate the area?
You can. What are you looking for? Remember, there's a difference between investigation and perception. When you just want to have a look around, it's perception. When you want
Okay.
to actively look for something, that's investigation. So if you're
Okay.
going to ask me if you want to investigate, you need to tell me what you're looking for.
No, I want perception.
Okay. Go for it. Roll a perception check.
Okay, while she does it, I want to go towards the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move towards the figure. The snake.
Okay, I guess I'm not using these dice no more. 5.
It looks like a big chamber with a lot of cool kitty lighting. There you go. You move towards the door, you move towards the figure. What are you doing? Before I get to you.
Is it the same figure that I
Same
saw?
figure all around.
No.
What figure?
No,
are
that
you
I
looking
saw previously in the woods.
You.
for? No.
Okay.
The figure you saw in the woods was very much different to what this thing is.
What language does this figure speak, or do we not know?
You have no idea.
Okay then.
As a DM, I was asking players if you have undercommon. As you in the game,
So we
you
can't
have
even
no idea.
decipher the stuff on the walls.
Unless you have comprehend languages, which I don't think you do.
No.
Check. You got detect magic, speak with animals, thunderwave, cure wounds, detect magic, animal friendship. Nope. Trafier has got dancing lights. That's all you have. Shariah has got hunter's mark and cure wounds. Nope. And
Me
light.
definitely not.
And you have light. That's what you have. That's all that you guys have. Fuck all. Anyway, back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, is there a nowhere out?
You went to the door. I'll get to you. You went to the door. What are you doing? Remember, this is all happening at the same time. I just need to get
Yeah.
people doing
I want
intro.
to listen again for anything. Oh, we do the same thing, but I'm going to listen
Okay,
again.
good. Go for it. So roll
gonna
a
listen
perception check
again.
for me.
16.
You hear that same wail, and it is definitively louder.
Is it okay?
They don't hear it
So because I'm close
because
to
you're
the door.
very close to the door.
I'm just going to slightly turn my head and look at them and say, there is definitely something behind this door.
All of you roll a stealth check. You do it at disadvantage.
Oh shit! I got disadvantage.
You are wearing heavy armor.
I am.
What do we?
No!
A what check?
Stealth.
Stealth check.
Stealth. Oh, nice.
Does my +3 get added to the disadvantage?
No.
Fuck!
Are we rolling a disadvantage?
Yeah.
No, she rolls
I
at
roll at
disadvantage.
I got an 11 plus 5.
What did you roll nat 1?
I rolled a 4. No, a 4. I rolled a 4
Okay, but what's your stealth? Plus 3.
+3.
So it's 7.
7.
Okay. If you roll a nat 1, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
You don't,
Critical
if
fail.
you roll a nat 1,
I asked you, do I add my...
I thought you rolled a net 1 because you said
yeah.
4. I didn't know, you didn't say, when you went, oh no, I said I thought natural 1.
Okay, no.
So you have 7.
I have 7.
I got 11 plus 5, 16.
My lord, okay, 16.
11.
11.
10 plus 1.
21.
He more than makes up for you.
Okay.
So you guys quietly speak, quietly go towards the door. What do you do?
Well, is my detect magic still not still active? It's 10
Your
minutes.
detect magic is a concentration spell.
Mm.
It is a concentration spell. Yes, when you look at the door, there is a glistening image of magic. You don't know what it is, but there is magic behind it.
And if I look towards the figure,
You don't know what's in there. All you know is there's magic in there. Like you see.
Are you talking about the figure on the wall?
Is that what you're talking about?
Mm.
Specific. There's no magical. When you look in the room, there's nothing that screams magical except behind it.
okay.
Nothing. That just looks like that was painted by someone who had a lot of free time on their hands. And where you think they got the paint, you have no idea. Considering how the town was described to you, things are starting to not make sense for you. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Well, she's in front, isn't she?
Yeah. I'm
First,
on
you're
the
behind her.
I'm second.
No, you pushed him in.
No, that was going
yes, yes,
down.
yes.
Oh, down.
Chamber
Okay. Okay,
now.
sorry.
First,
I was behind her when
That's when you came into the chamber.
No.
When you
Well,
look for the
when I
traps.
was looking for traps, I was standing next
Oh, okay, then I'm third.
second, third, fourth. Okay, what are you guys doing?
to it. Does the door have a lock on?
Ooh,
Roll an investigation check.
I have something we can use.
It's got 1.
Is that a natural one?
Natural
The door is made out of door.
door.
Can I check whether it has a lock? Also,
The
what?
DC will be higher, so
Yeah.
roll. Because he's already looked, so the DC will be higher. Okay, so for future context, let me know if you want to help him so that I can give him advantage. But now you're rolling, so what did you get?
Wait, it is perception,
It's investigation,
investigation.
because you're actively looking for a lock.
Does he live?
Fine.
The door is made out of door.
Okay, then what I do
Hmm.
is I use my mage hand cantrip.
Hmm.
And do we know, does the door have a handle?
The door is made out of door. So you can try and open the door. You two both roll an investigation and fail. For you, that door is just a solid piece of wood. That's what it is. You don't know if you remember you were looking for a lock.
Mm.
You don't know if the door has a lock. You don't know if the door even has a handle. You two aren't even sure what a door is at this point.
Okay. And if I were to take my mage hand and
You can certainly try. So for your mage hand,
yes,
roll a strength check for me.
I'm gonna change to this one.
Ooh.
17. Nice.
17,
Mm-hmm.
and then strength. That is
-1.
-1. So
I will say you lose your spell of sea magic because this is a new spell.
Yeah,
So,
lost
you
concentration.
lost concentration.
Mm.
The door does not open.
There should be a switch.
As the hand tries to grab, it's grabbing nothing.
So I can't even run the
It's
hand
grabbing nothing.
over on
When you,
the door.
the hand goes through the door. The hand's not doing anything.
It's an illusion.
I need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh!
I need all of you to actually, before you roll initiative, who was in front? You were in
I
front,
was.
right? Please roll
Oh no.
a wisdom saving throw for me.
A 6.
6 plus 1, so 7. You suddenly feel this unbelievable cold shudder go down your spine, and for the first time in a very long time, you are horribly afraid.
Oh no, I'm feared.
And you move away from the door a good solid 15 feet. As you guys see two massive claws
Oh god.
come out through the door. The door was an illusion the entire time, people.
But
You
that's how I
didn't
was.
see it.
As frowning in her hand went through the door.
It's not magic. This is something completely out of your realm.
It's an illusion spell.
It's not magic.
It's
though.
not magic.
It's not magic. You see these two massive hands crawl through as this horrible visage with blood coming from its mouth reaches out into you
Oh no.
and grasps you, and you suddenly feel this cold flow through your body as you are afraid. All of you roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Am I allowed to take my first roll? Because that was better than this one.
No. What in there?
I have an 8.
I have a 9.
Hey, no, hold on.
Wait, are there no pluses to initiative?
Initiative.
It's at the top of your
At
sheet.
the top of your sheet.
Where?
Okay, plus 1, so I have 9.
Okay.
Where is it?
25 to 20. It's at the top of your
At the
sheet.
top is that little
Your initiative
Oh,
Raya, is
No.
plus 3.
Oh, it's 7.
Okay. 25 to 20. 20, 20 to 15.
I got 25 to 20.
Okay. What was the number?
23.
23. Your name is
My dice suck today.
23.
Mine will go
It's been sucking since we started with this camp.
Sorry, name. 15 to 10. Or 20 to 15. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
I got a 9.
9.
7.
Riani, 9.
I'm gonna die.
9. Soraya, 7. Y'all are gonna die. Okay. Top of the order. Sophia, you go first.
Go ahead.
So I'm still. Am I grappled?
You are afraid.
I'm feared.
You are afraid. You can't get closer to the.
Oh, yeah, like tell this monster we come in peace.
That would be.
You may as well try. I don't want to say you can certainly try this.
Okay, so how far away am I from the monster?
You are fairly close. You gave way when you saw Riani get afraid, and you saw this horrifying visage. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving.
You. Yeah, no, that's only charmed.
What's on charm?
You guys only get advantage on charmed. You don't get things against being frightened.
Okay, so now with a 7.
You're afraid of it.
You are also weird.
Actually, skip that. It can only do it once a turn. It did it as a reaction, so it got you. You can. What are you doing? You're not afraid of it. That was my mistake. You can
What
only
are
do
the
it.
rest of us?
You can only do it. Ah, it's not your turn.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's not your turn.
Yes.
I just want to make 100% sure before I tell you yes or no.
No looking. Where's you?
The smell of this thing is making me sick.
No, it's each non-undead creature. So yeah, you are afraid of it.
Right.
You are afraid of it. You cannot get close to it. Yeah, you cannot get close to it. You're afraid.
Bless you.
What do you do?
Um,
And you move 15 feet away from it.
Come on.
no, this is just like a big square room.
Yeah.
So there's no like clutter in it. Nothing. It's an open.
No, it's like an open chamber. You can't. You can try and hide.
It's not.
But remember, you don't know what this is. So
Yeah.
you're welcome to try.
I'm gonna move 10 feet further away
Mm-hmm.
to like where this monster is,
Mhm.
and we are here by the time. I'm gonna move to this side more.
Okay.
So 10 feet this way.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any fucking spells I can cast at it.
What's the range that we're standing from this creature?
You guys are within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
That's why.
Can I study the creature
No.
while standing away?
No.
No. Well, what do you want to study? You can't do anything you're afraid of it.
Okay, then I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Doing
Cool. It is now the ghost's turn. It is going to move closer to you and do a claw attack.
No.
It's a goat.
No, we don't know what it is.
Okay.
it's just saying like
That is a natural one. No, that is not. On this dice, it's a natural 20. That is a natural 20. You take 8 points of slashing damage.
He's going to kill us all off.
8 points.
And the ghost is going to move closer to you.
Mm.
You are
Ow.
afraid. You can't take a reaction. The ghost moves within 10 feet of you.
is fear of 2 turns, correct?
Fear is until you break the wisdom thing or you kill it.
So I have to do another wisdom check.
Not now. Make a wisdom saving throw for me. It did attack you. I will also say, when it comes to your turn, as helping you, if you rage, you cannot be frightened.
I figured. But I can't do anything.
It's not your turn.
Not my turn. That's a 5.
No. You suddenly feel a little older.
Oh no.
You are aged by 10 years.
Jeez, fuck.
Start feeling your muscles being a little
35.
sore. A little bit of
Crow's feet.
crow's feet start coming here. There's a little bit of grey in the tint of your hair. Okay.
Oh, lovely. So this thing is
Next,
raining.
Riani and Talia. Who has the higher dex between you two?
I have
She does
13.
16, 15. You go first.
Me.
Riani and Talia had the same
Roll.
at the same initiative. She has the higher dex. She goes first.
Okay, can I do it?
You can rage.
I would like to.
I would highly advise.
No,
No,
it's
you're
me.
still.
Turn. You're last.
You're last.
I thought it was you. Oh,
No, he was
okay.
first. I would like to rage, thank you.
Okay, you burst into a rage. You shake the fear off, and you're a little bit pissed off.
I'm very pissed off.
So what would you like to do?
Okay.
The ghost has moved away from you and has moved closer to him. So you can move forward
Okay.
and attack it. So what would you like to do?
I would. Is taking my axe off my back.
You have your weapon already.
I have it
When
already.
you want to
okay.
swap weapons, that's when you have an issue. You
Wait.
didn't swap your weapons before.
Are we frightened or petrified?
No, frightened, and I will get to you.
Okay, I
It's
just.
not your turn yet.
Yeah, I'm just putting the conditions up on mine.
No. There's a difference between the two. Petrified means you are stone and you're not going to do fuck all.
Okay, sure. I just want
Okay.
And then you guys have a problem. So you're lucky I didn't drop a basilisk here. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Okay, I would like to go and attack it with my great axe.
Okay. Roll an attack for me.
That would be 20.
You do have rage, so I just want to make sure. Do you have advantage? I don't think you do.
She has advantage to saving throws.
Yeah. Damage, grapple.
And she has less damage.
Are you using your hand axe? What are you doing? What weapon are you using?
I was have my great axe in my hand.
Okay, you have your great axe. It's fine. I was looking at your other stuff. Okay, you got your great axe. That adds 6 to your roll when you do it. Okay. Yeah. So you roll and you add 6.
13.
13 just hits.
Oh my gosh. Okay, 1d12.
13 just hits.
Is this d12? This is
1d12 plus 4. Yes.
This
It must be a 12-sided dice.
This one.
Yeah, yes, that's a d12.
So it is 1d12
Plus 4.
6, so it's 10.
You take your great axe and you slash. And as you pull, you can feel that there's some weight. You pull your axe through in your rage. You cut straight through the entity and it's, you see blood spewing out of its mouth and it's like... And it turns to you and it like tries to almost get into your soul again and it just can't. And it just sees the gleam of red and gold in your eyes. You just snarl and there's a little bit of blood like coming from your lip and you can see the crow's feet are almost like sort of disappearing, but they're right there and you can see it's this aging barbarian. It's like, I'm gonna get you. All right, Talia, you're next. Roll a wisdom saving check for me, please.
That is D20. ne?
D20. This is my axe.
Wisdom.
Yep.
20.
You're fine. You shake off the whale. You feel the shudder down your spine. You're just like, you steel yourself. Your druidic nature just tells you you can deal with this. You've dealt with worse.
So I'm not frightened.
You're not frightened.
Not
It's your turn.
Okay.
I hope you guys wrote down the armor class of this thing.
You
We don't know.
You know nothing.
know.
You can write it down.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
So
That's what I'm saying. I hope they did because I'm not sharing it.
What would you like to do?
I'm not allowed to.
Talia?
I didn't write it down.
I think I wanna do shocking grasp.
Okay. That is a touch, so you'll have to get within melee range of it.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk up to it, you are within enough space, so you reach out and you touch. Roll. I don't think melee's. Okay, you have to roll an attack for me. It's a melee spell attack.
Attack is which one?
D20.
It's still D20. Okay.
And
D20.
then the damage is your.
And you add your spell attack damage to it. So that'll be a +5.
So that is 18.
Yeah, you hit. Roll 1d8 damage.
1d8.
Yes.
Little 8-sided
This
dice.
one.
It's an 8-sided dice.
So
Yeah.
mine looks like this.
That is not 8.
No,
Yeah.
it is not.
Diamond.
Looks like a diamond.
This one.
It's got 8
No.
on it.
It looks like this.
It's a little
So a diamond.
diamond. Mine looks like
okay.
a diamond.
There you go. Go.
Sims diamond.
Mm.
Sims diamond.
1.
Oh.
You reach in and you try and grab just something. You've got this whole. It looks very strange. You guys see this? It's this green blue electricity running on her hands, and she just tries to reach into it and can't find any grasp or anything until you find something. You barely touch it. Still blood spewing from it, and like turns to you, and this horrible gaping maw. Blood from the eyes, empty sockets, and it just looks at you and reaches into your soul, but you shudder the fear off. Okay, cool.
You didn't know damage.
If I never had an economy.
Okay, Soraya, your turn.
So, am I allowed to?
Before you go, wisdom saving throw, please.
D20.
D20.
With plus your modifier.
Do I not have a bonus action?
You do, but what did you want to do with your bonus action? You can't cast 2 spells.
What am I doing, Kita?
Okay.
You cannot cast 2 spells. You can only cast 1.
I got
You can't
wisdom.
cast
A wisdom saving throw. Wisdom plus 2 is 12.
You are afraid.
Whoa.
Okay.
It yells, and you just get the shudder down your spine. And for the first time in a long while, you are afraid.
Okay. Am I then allowed to put hunter's mark
Yep.
Yep.
You can put hunter's mark on it.
on it? And then am I allowed to then put my dagger away and take
That'll
my
be
bow?
the end of your
That'll-
turn. So hunter's mark is a bonus action. It takes an action to put your dagger away and an action to pull your bow. So you pull your bow at the ready, but your hands you're quivering. Top of the round, it is Trapir. Did you want to move anywhere? You're pretty far away from the ghost.
Yeah, well, that's what I need for.
Okay.
Bow.
So
For fuck's sake. 2. No wisdom.
You're afraid.
Still afraid.
You are afraid. So.
So I can't attack it.
Nope.
Because I'm afraid.
I'm petrified.
It's not a secret. It's not a concentration. It just happens.
I think it's.
I'm going to throw you guys over. It is not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Something.
What do you do? No, you're still afraid.
You can.
How close is the monster to me? Oh, it's turned its back on me and it's looking at me.
It's kind of looking around. It will have a reaction when you move. So it is up to you if you want to get away from it. I think you do have disengage though. Let me just make sure. I don't think you get disengage at level 1. Unarmed strike, sneak attack, dagger, sneak attack.
Dagger.
You do not have disengage, so no, you will definitely get whacked.
Yeah, so.
Well, you can move. He might miss you, but it's really up to you.
He hits me once to the high roll of dead.
Oh yeah, right. You lost HP. Oh no.
So I can't attack him at all, even with my bonus actions.
No, you can. You can't attack him. Remember, you can't get any closer, so you wouldn't be able to hit him.
Yeah.
And you have to move away from him. So actually, he's on top of you. You have to move. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move away from
What is your AC?
AC.
Almost close.
15.
He misses.
No.
As you run away, he swipes, but because of the shocking grasp and the massive axe just went through it, he misses. Doesn't get you.
I'll get away then.
Okay.
Turn.
Now it's time to make this. You can't do anything else.
I ran away.
Anyway,
It's then
Okay.
my turn. It's his turn now.
Dun dun dun!
This is just fun. Bully.
okay, cool. Talia, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
It isn't it? Or is it attacking? Like,
Charisma. 9.
You suddenly are pulled into a void. Your mind is gone. The ghost goes inside of you, and you are possessed.
oh, fuck.
Okay,
Oh
is it
my hell.
inside of
It is inside of her. You guys all see the ghost.
Oh.
Those who are frightened are no longer frightened because the ghost is inside. But your friend is no longer your friend.
And I can't shoot my friend.
You can't do anything. So the ghost is now inside her. You see her jaw kind of like unhinge and unlock, and it just like turns. Blood starts pouring from her mouth. Her eyes kind of deepen as blood spews from it, and she's just like, got her staff
my
in her
soul.
hand. It takes care of the ghost's turn. Rihanna, it's your turn. You do have the higher dexterity, and then it will be you.
I'm gonna grapple her.
Okay, so you're gonna grapple.
I'm gonna try and grapple her.
Okay. Make a contested strength check.
So the highest strength wins.
You roll a strength check. She rolls a strength check. You are raging, so this might be a little bit better for you, but you have no advantage.
It's not a 7 throw, so
No.
Oh, I know.
19.
20.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
you are
strength. So mine is actually 18.
you are considered grappled. You are considered grappled. You cannot move. You cannot make attacks. You can only cast spells. Okay, you have a grappled. That's your action. What's your bonus action? What are you doing?
Fuck. I don't know. What do I have in my bonus action?
We got no,
I
like,
don't have anything in my bonus actions. It's only
Okay.
rage and action in combat.
Yeah.
That's it.
But Talia, I
I
want
can
you.
only cast spells.
I want you.
Hmm.
The ghost is going to use Thunder Wave.
Oh no!
Don't worry, I'll be making the move. So that is a roll of Constitution saving throw. Roll of Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
19.
saving throw.
19. Okay. Mm-hmm.
8. Why throw strength?
Right.
It's fine, but
You take 7 points of thunder damage.
oh no!
Whoa.
You take 4 points of thunder damage.
Somebody do something!
Okay. I would like you to roll a strength check for me. Roll a contested strength check for me. See if you still maintain the grapple. Those are your spell slots, by the way.
12.
12.
You have to click your
Oh, no.
crystals. Got no day.
That is the 19?
So 19. You are still grappled. Okay. Shariah.
Her spell slots are finished.
The
Yeah.
spell slots are finished.
Done.
well, there's not much I can do because I can't shoot her with an arrow.
You,
need it.
she's possessed.
You have unarmed
Oh, wait.
She's possessed.
attacks as well.
You guys can't get the ghost out until. Okay, so if she's possessed, how possession works is the ghost will not leave the body until the body is put to 0 hit points. Guess what? She's no longer your friend, she's an enemy. You either have to make her drop to 0 and force the ghost out, and unless one of you have dispel good or evil, which none of you have,
Nope.
you have to kill her. Not outright dead, but you have to drop her to 0.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to shoot her then.
Okay.
So I'm ranging
She
with
is
my-
grappled, so I will say you get advantage because she can go nowhere, and she'll know when you shoot the arrow.
So is she in my line of sight?
She is in your line of sight. You are no longer frightened.
Okay, then I want to hit her.
Okay, roll an attack for me at advantage.
Is it
It's a
the...
D20. You have to see if you hit first
Roll 2 d20s.
and take the
Right,
higher
yeah.
one.
I have 3 hit points left.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
And remember, it's thunder damage. You don't take half.
Oh, that's a
Only physical
9.
damage you take half from. So you're in trouble.
And a 18. 9 and a 18.
take-
Yeah,
the highest
18 definitely hits.
Okay.
Considering that Talia's arm class is 15, so yeah, it's a good hit. All right, so you roll.
So the damage is 1d8 plus 3.
Yes.
That's what it says here.
No. Remember, you're in Hunter's Mark. So Hunter's Mark, you'll add a d6 to it as well.
Oh, you might one shot her.
So it's 1d8 plus 3. So roll your 1d8 plus 3.
Is this...
No, that's a d6.
This one?
D8 is your diamond. Yes.
Yes.
So roll that.
1.
Plus 3. So it's 4.
4.
Then you roll your d6.
6.
Yeah.
3, and it says here plus 3.
No, you've already added the
No,
plus
you
3.
already added.
Okay.
Already added 3. So it's 4. So it's 7 points of damage,
Yeah.
including Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So that's 7 points of damage. Shoots her right in the shoulder. You hear the ghost. Kind of shake, still trying to shake off. Okay, cool. Trevor, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna send that through.
You guys fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys really fucked up. You fucked up. Carry on.
How close am I to her?
You can get within melee range.
So I'm gonna melee her
Okay.
with the daggers.
So that will be. Can you use this as a bonus action now? You can only use it as an action.
How the hell do we say
I
this
will
one?
say that you
She
can
has to
use
go into
bonus
the-
action
with
actions.
the
So you can
spell.
use 2 daggers,
We
but then you
we
cannot move.
dispel.
Very
Yeah.
evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you have detect good and evil or dispel good and evil, you can dispel the ghost out of the body. Otherwise, you have to drop it to 0 hit points. Thank you, Critical Role, for that wonderful idea. Maybe. Who knows? Okay.
So I'm gonna attack her.
Okay. She is grappled, and I will say she's fine because she's grappled, so you get advantage on
And
this.
she got a nice arrow in her
You
shoulder.
do not get sneak attack damage, however, because the ghost knows you're there.
Only
Okay.
if I'm hidden.
So,
So you
roll twice,
So you
and
could-
then add 6 to it.
Maybe push the arrow.
I got a 19 and an 18.
Okay, well, that hits.
19.
That hits.
Plus-
So
that's
that's the first dagger. It's the
Yeah.
first dagger.
Yeah.
So roll 1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 4.
Okay. The reason I'm doing this one dagger at a time is so that you don't outright murder her.
2.
Okay, that's 2 damage plus 4, so
Six.
that's 6. What's your HP on?
6.
So you drop to 0. So as you lunge the dagger in, her body just falls limp in Riani's arms, and you feel where there was tension, it's just limp now. As out of her mouth, you see her neck kind of crack. You hear this horrible like neck crack back, and the ghost just. You still have a second attack.
I'm going to stab the ghost again.
So I will say this is no longer an advantage because it's no longer in her body. So roll a straight attack.
12.
Plus 6 is
Plus
18. It hits.
Okay.
Okay, 1d4 plus 4.
3.
Plus 4 is 7.
7.
How do you want to do it?
Yay!
I want to jump, and as the ghost is leaving her body, I want to stab it in the neck, and as it comes out, it rips it open.
Okay, so you guys see this as Talia's lifeless body just lays in your arms. You're still very upset. You're heavily breathing from the ghostly attack and the thunder wave and everything that happened. And you just look as your vision like starts to blur a little bit. And you see from afar, Trafir, one dagger in the neck of Talia jumps up, leaves the dagger, and with the other hand comes crashing into the neck of the ghost and just tears it down. The ghost explodes in a splatter across the wall. Ectoplasm and blood, a mixture of the two, just on the walls of the temple. As silence falls.
She's not.
Roll a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh,
Oh shit.
With me?
Okay,
Can-
roll a
can
death
I-
saving throw for me.
Can I? What is her health?
Zero.
she's.
Can I
not
run
dead.
up to her?
First, let me do the death saving throw. You are stabilized. You are stabilized. Okay, you are stabilized. You are no longer on death's door. However, you are unconscious. You said you want to go over and place your hands.
I want to go over to her and
Do you hands?
You do? Healing hand.
healing hands.
Let me just see. This is on your features, though.
Is it on the feature?
By the way, you need to make sure you mark off your hunter's mark, né?
I did.
Okay, cool.
My one hunter's marker's there.
Okay, also mark off your healing hands.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No,
So,
okay, that's not-
You see this, Riani, as you're clutching. Your heart is, your bones are sore, your heart is racing. By the way, the aging effect is permanent. You have to go to a priest to reverse that. Sorry, ne? That's how Percy aged so quickly, by the way. Sorry, ne?
Oh, so I think it's so great.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyway, so you see, and this is something you've seen before. You see Shariah's hands start glowing, and her eyes glisten, and her hair starts glowing. She has this faint shimmer of light around her. Gold, but not too blinding, with a shimmer of green and grey around. Very strange. You wouldn't think grey would glow the way it does. And she takes her hands and she rests it on the neck wound of Talia. Talia, add 1 hit point to your HP pool. You wake up.
So now you're
Pain
into the
across your body. You feel these warm hands on your neck
Where the dagger wound was.
where you pulled your dagger out, and you lie there for a second, and you start remembering things from your past, things you don't really want to remember.
I'm no longer grappled anymore.
No, you're not grappled. Your rage is worn off.
Okay.
You start thinking about your little sister.
Ooh.
You think, this could have been him. You start thinking, maybe, just maybe, I need to start being a little bit more careful.
Hmm.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
We can't put that down because we don't know it.
You know nothing. These are her inner thoughts. Mm-hmm.
Can clerics and paladins do healing hands?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know.
You don't know. This
Okay.
is DM to
That's-
player.
Yeah, team player. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Am I still holding her up?
You're like kind of holding her after calming down. And you can see, like, after Shariah, you're very curious about this. You've done this before. You've touched wounds on yourself, healed where all the scars are, trying to get rid of the scars. You've seen this kind of healing before. So your interest is piqued.
Neat little trick you have. She's just not saying anything.
I just smile at her.
Use my-
I'm just gonna
Right.
slowly put her on the ground.
It helps to be useful every now and again.
I'm just the DM, don't mind me.
Can I ask you about this almost like portal gateway door that looks like a door?
The door is faded, by the way.
As it faded
The
now.
door is faded.
And what is
As
still
you guys
standing
see where the door was, there's the body of the old man you guys were looking for. Half eaten, arm kind of dismembered, off.
Where's the ghost? His spirit.
Nope.
Oh,
You don't know. You have no idea.
Can I take a healing potion out of her bag and give it to her?
If she allows you to.
oh.
Okay.
She's currently like trying to catch her breath, so
Yeah. Healing potion.
I goes
Right.
just like gently pour the healing potion. It's not a great taste. You've got this taste of iron and blood in the back in the healing potion. It's not like a strawberry liquid. It's nothing like that. Healing potions are notoriously terrible to drink. So you kind of
But she also
that is the common healing potion. So there should be 1d4 plus 2.
1d4.
1d4 plus 2.
Perfect.
And mark off 1 healing potion in your bag.
Yeah,
She
well,
just did now. Ooh, 6.
Nice.
6 health.
You drink the potion, you start feeling the wound in your shoulder close up where the arrow hit you. Your mind starts getting a little clearer. What are you guys doing?
Do I have a healing potion?
I don't think you do.
Fuck.
well, I'm 7 of 13, so I'm fine.
I have a
Yes,
healer's
sir.
kit though.
Are you back to full HP?
No.
No, 7 out of 13. Good enough.
Let me just check your inventory, Rihanna. You do have a healer's kit.
I have a healer's kit.
You have a healer's kit.
I also have a healer's kit.
So
I
you
didn't
do.
know you could put
Oh,
things like that
continues.
in your bags.
So you can use healing.
Okay. You use to stabilize an unconscious creature that has 0 hit.
No. Healer's kit is just to stabilize.
That
You
is
don't-
that is
you-
actually interesting.
Mm.
You could have used it on her.
Yes.
You have healing hands. Doesn't matter. And you get it after a long rest.
She can literally-
And
No,
remember,
I'm saying.
hers stabilizes, yours heals.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between the two. Stabilizing just means they're unconscious, but they're not on death's door.
Ah,
If you
okay.
heal, they'll wake up.
Okay.
You have to have 1 HP to wake up. Otherwise, you're in a coma. Good left her.
Okay, what I do is after I've touched her in that, and I'm now close to the door or not?
The door is now gone, so it's just a
Yeah,
passageway.
yeah.
You guys
The
are
passageway.
fairly close to it.
Yeah.
so.
So I get up and I walk into the room, and I look for a cloth or something to put over the body.
You do find one, and when you walk into the room, just make a perception check.
Can I loot the whole?
You're welcome.
Oh my, one, a natural one.
You are so engrossed by what happened with the body, you don't see anything in there that's of any use that will cover it.
Oh, should have asked if I could help.
You should have. You want to loot?
No.
Roll an investigation check. Ah, you said it. Roll an investigation. Play your character.
10.
You find on the old guy what's left of him. You find
That's before I put the blanket over or after?
he's in the room with you.
You didn't find the blank.
You didn't find anything. You rolled a natural one. You find.
Oh, okay.
You find.
Oh no.
You find a blank note.
Blank note.
You find a blank note. You also find 3 gold pieces, 1 silver pieces, and 2 healing potions.
Add to.
Yeah, maybe.
So add that to your inventory. You all see this, by the way. You see him loot the whole time.
I'm disgusted.
You tell him. Don't tell me.
How do I add it?
You go to your inventory.
Mhm.
And you say add items. You add healing potions. You add your gold, your silver, and the blank.
Total currency at the top.
So in your notes is where you add the blank note. Okay. Or make a note there, and you can do it on D&D Beyond later. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm still in her arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like holding you up.
I push myself out of your arms. I get up and I just go sit against the wall.
Can I check around the room?
You already
Really
rolled an
check the
investigation
room.
check. You
No,
failed.
when I-
Someone else will have to do it.
Okay.
You rolled a net 1, Mom. I'm sorry. You are too engrossed by what happened and what you
Yeah.
saw for
Yeah.
you to focus on anything other than what's happening.
Okay.
Someone else has to do an investigation check in the room.
And I'm too busy concentrating and
You are
glaring at him.
disgusted by what he just did.
totally disgusted that he loses.
You are
a
disgusted
dead man.
that he went through a half-eaten carcass to find gold, a blank note. You don't know what he found either.
Yeah.
You're
One
just so
silver roll.
you're just so horrified by what he did.
Kian, did you mark down what you...
He's busy.
I'm busy.
Leave him. Let him do his thing.
I'm trying
Don't
to
mind
find
the
the
rogue.
gold.
The rogue's doing his thing.
I'm trying to find the
He's
gold.
doing thief
Yeah.
shit.
Go back.
Mm.
Kian, I will say make a note in your notebook, and on break time you can edit there. Then I'll help you there.
Okay, so I got 3 gold.
And we call each other by our D&D names. So Trafir.
I got 3 gold and 2 silver pieces.
1.
3 gold, 1 silver pieces, 2 common healing potions, and a blank note.
Okay. I already put the healing potion.
Unfortunately, someone's spell faded. Womp womp. Anyway, this is just me
Yeah,
talking to
because-
myself.
A spell...
You know nothing. This is just me and talking.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
anyway.
your spell was...
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Okay, I want to go into the room next as well.
There's only one. Okay, so you go into the room.
Is it?
What are you doing?
Oh, is it a big room? Is it
It's not a. It's not a big. Roll a perception check.
Like a cave peasant.
20. Dirty
You
20.
see that it looks like an altar of some kind.
Oh.
It doesn't look like it's a sacrificial altar, but there is a blood-stained knife at one of the altars. And you do happen to notice there's a different figure where one was painted. This one looks like it was scratched on over the figure. So if you look carefully on when you walk in, there's where the body is. There's an altar in front of you. There's the sacrificial dagger, and you can see you've been doing enough cell sorting that you know what a sacrificial dagger looks like. You've dealt with enough weird people in the town to know. And as you look, the same figure that's painted on the outside in the chamber, it's painted on this, but there's a different figure on it, and it looks like it's been scratched on by some black mire mixed with blood or something.
So the painted figure was there, but they scratched something else over
Over it,
Okay.
yes. You can't make out what it is. If you want to, I'll allow you to roll a history check, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Anyone else would like to help her? You kind of snap out of this. You see her investigating. Roll a hit. No, you are on the other side, sitting
yeah.
by a wall.
Yeah.
You shut out. You've shut out. Actually, roll an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
18.
Okay, you snap out of your malaise. You smack your face a little bit. Come on, get it together. And you walk. You go into there. Roll a religion check. Anyone wants to help her?
Religion.
Religion check.
No, I suck at the moment. I'll just bugger her up. Natural one.
Yeah, I will give you advantage if someone helps you, or there'll be two separate rolls.
Okay, I've got religion. Roll 2. I'll give you advantage.
Okay, I'll roll twice. Add your wisdom modifier. Is what religion
So,
is. Intelligence modifier. Sorry.
Yeah, 14 plus 3 is 17, that's the one. And 10 plus 3, so that's 13, so 17.
This looks like a deity of the death faith.
Of the death.
Oh,
You recognize this.
shit.
You recognize this.
Does she relay it?
Yes, I do.
She can relay it. You don't know much about the deities of the land, because you haven't studied anything outside of your faith, which I believe, if I remember correctly, put your faith in.
Yeah. I think it's life.
Yeah. Outside of everything that the life faith has taught you, the way of everything, you do know that death is the exact opposite. And they taught you a lot, but they rarely speak about the deity because a lot has happened around that faith that has been secretive and has caused many strifes across Urak. So you immediately get a massive shudder down your spine. You are also of the light faith, correct? What are you?
Isn't she Earth?
I'm going to check now. You are also of the light faith. You recognize it as well.
I do.
You recognize it as one of the deities of the death faith.
So it's one of
And
the.
I'm of the light.
You don't know anything.
I'm the light.
You are light faith.
Like-
You are taught this.
Player to DM, isn't it?
Yeah. What, do you think there's one deity for every faith? Not a chance. Not a chance. There's many branches of each faith. You know. You recognize this.
As
I need both of you to make a perception check. I need you to make a deception check.
Ooh.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Like, just put your modifier on.
Oh my lord.
Perception.
I'm not taking that dice no more.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh. What's the modifier?
No, if it's a natural one, it's a fail.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what the modifier is.
yeah, it's a critical fail.
It looks like I'm just a
9.
dumbass today.
Huh?
I don't
Nine.
know. I don't know.
What
Deception.
deception? What did you roll?
4.
Plus deception. Plus 1 on deception.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
You catch him darting his eyes and kind of avoiding everything there. You are just, you can't believe you've seen this. It's been a very long time since you've seen this. You catch out the corner of your eye him kind of being fidgety. That's what you can glean. Right? What are you guys doing?
Well, I can't do much because I don't see anything. I just recognize it. So
Just roleplay.
Can I do it? Will a history
You
check
have
help me?
you have already rolled a religion check. You know what it is.
Okay.
Don't need a history.
Okay.
You already have information on what it is. You're not 100% accurate on it because what has been painted is not.
Anything
You
that I
can't make it out to be something definitive. You just know that the type of marking, and you'll know this too, and you three will know that this is of the death faith. And you two will know that the death faith practices sacrificial ritual things. And it hasn't been done in the last 150,000 years. that Urak has been alive.
Oh.
That is what your teachings tell you. Whether or not it's true is a different story.
I think it's time to go back to was it the half orc?
Tavern.
No,
To
wait.
find the half orc.
Wait. I recognize this. Anyone else recognize this?
No.
I do. Anybody else know anything
You can,
about
you
it?
can lie.
No.
Okay, so players.
Can we?
From
can-
DM, if you don't believe him, you know nothing. You didn't
I
see
was
anything.
about to say,
But if you want to call BS, you roll an insight, you roll a deception. So if you want to roll an
I wanna
insight on your
roll an
party, it's
insight.
only, remember, insight is what you feel. It's not 100%
Yeah.
accurate.
yeah.
He can lie through his teeth the entire time.
But he's not looking me in the eye, so I'm
You
thinking.
don't know.
You don't know.
What are you doing? When you said no, what were you doing? What was your character doing? Were you looking away? Because remember, you are caught.
I was looking away.
You were looking away, so you weren't staring in the eye.
Mm.
So roll. Do you want to call BS?
I want to call BS.
Okay, insight deception. You?
Also insight.
Okay, insight check.
7. Where do I
So
see the?
17 plus 4, 19.
That's a 21. You? Hold on.
So have you got your skill?
Insight.
Inside
Should be wisdom.
Yeah,
I
there
think.
it is. Plus 2, so 9.
Natural 20.
What's plus
I
what?
don't know what my plus.
Check your
Deception is a
stuff.
plus 1. Is it?
Deception is plus 1. 21.
21.
So 21.
21.
contested.
Contested,
It's
yeah.
contested. You see through his BS. You, to you, he's being legit. He's being 100% legit. Remember, natural 20 doesn't always mean a success.
Yeah.
She rolled the exact same AC you did. Or DC, not AC.
So what do
You
you?
can see through his BS. You know he's lying.
Are you sure you've never seen this before?
The DC will go up if he continues to lie. For you, by the way. Because she's now seen twice to me.
Hmm.
So if you want to continue to lie, you can.
Just she will get advantage.
You'll get your DC for deception will go higher. Her insight DC will go lower.
I'm looking
Yeah.
between the two the whole time.
So what that means is your dice check number goes up, hers goes down because she's had 2 successes on you now.
Okay.
Okay, so you can choose to lie, or you remember, an insight is just their personal feeling. They don't have any concrete proof, so you can just tell them you can believe what you want.
Do I know what
You just recognize the type of carving it is. You've seen this before. You, under the death faith, have studied this. They don't know anything, but you know this is how it was done. This is how rituals were being done. You know that
do I know
sacrificial daggers are part and parcel of these kind of rituals.
do I know what deity?
Roll a religion check for me.
Religion.
I will say at disadvantage because you can't make out what that
Scratching is.
scratching is.
Yeah.
You know kind of what it looks like, but you can't pinpoint it to something.
11.
No, no, you don't recognize it.
I've seen the carving before. Just can't make it out of the scratches.
Am I allowed to hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the room. He's not whispering.
But it was between the two. that
No.
they
No, I just
No,
called him out on
he
his
was. She
bullshit.
was calling him out pretty loud.
So if they say
With
to
to a
DM,
distance. If they tell me they want to whisper, then they'll be
Yeah.
away from me. They have to tell me. Otherwise, I assume the whole party is.
I've seen this before. Just really can't make out which one it is due to the scratches being so jagged.
So why did you lie?
Don't want to talk about it.
Let's not go into that.
Don't want to go into
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Let's not go into that anymore. Riani, you said you don't know.
no.
So what I can tell you is that this is a ritual from the death faith.
Sorry, you did tell me that I kind of know about the Sacrificing.
You know about the sacrificing. You don't know that is the death faith. You never, in all your studies
So I know.
with the earthen clan, they never had an issue with death because it was part of the cycle. You know, the earth swallows up nature, it dies, it grows back into earth. You have a problem with life because life feels it is the pinpoint and pinnacle above nature, whereas earth says no. We give life, you just happen to be there. That's where the problem is between the life faith and the earthen faith. And most of the earthen people are dwarves. Most of the life people are elves. So this is why there's also a distinct racial issue between the two. So it goes deeper than just a religious issue. It's also a racial issue between the two faiths.
Okay. Sacrificing, I've seen a lot of that thing carved there. No.
Okay. So
Guess we have to go and give
Let's go tell Mr. Orky.
I agree.
Mr. Orky.
Yes.
Is that his name?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Half Orky.
Okay.
Can
you guys-
we not find something to put over?
There are no clots or anything in this chamber.
I'm asking them to look for something.
I'm going to save you for the sake of brevity. There is nothing in here.
Okay.
We'll
It is
just
an
let him know.
empty chamber with a sacrificial altar where someone seems to have either sacrificed himself or has been sacrificed.
Okay. Is it really necessary to rob a poor man?
This is out of the blue. We're busy walking out.
Yeah, I'm still
She's
very
welcome.
annoyed about it. I'm like, really?
She's
It's
welcome.
disgusting.
I was checking for evidence to see if I could find something.
So taking his gold as evidence.
You never knew how to do anything.
She saw you take stuff.
Except for the note.
So what did
guys never took
what
the knife.
exactly did you take from him?
Yeah.
You guys haven't left. Do you want to take the knife? You guys haven't said you wanted to loot the place.
Well,
You
meaning
looked
that
at the
this
body.
is a sacrificial knife, it could have an enchantment on it. So we're busy arguing. You can do
could
whatever.
I investigate the blood to determine whether it's human or animal?
You are welcome to try.
Well,
Roll a
considering the
medicine check.
guys,
I have a feeling that it's not going to help me either way.
Roll a medicine check. You want to check? Let's check.
Looks like blood.
Blood is blood.
Blood is
16.
The blood is made out of blood.
Okay, I'm gonna keep arguing with Mom.
no,
What's her name?
I'm gonna keep arguing with
Shariah.
Shariah. I was about to say something else. You never know, maybe we might need all this. But I don't need to explain myself to you. And I turn around,
Oh no, walk away.
Does
walk
Does-
towards the dagger
Mm-hmm.
to check. So I
For what?
wanna take the dagger.
But I
Investigate the dagger.
yeah, you want to go towards the dagger, and I immediately go up to the dagger and I grab it and take it.
Okay.
What else do you want to steal from this poor man?
Steal from this poor man. It's not even the man's dagger.
You don't know.
I just want to investigate the dagger. Give it here.
You can see it.
Stop.
when I
No, she's not that old.
I know.
You're actually older than she is.
I know. I'm much older than she is.
Exactly. You hear him call you a stubborn hand.
I just want to investigate the dagger. You know nothing about this. Like I do.
Don't give it to him. He's already lied to us twice.
Mm.
Who knows what if he's actually going to tell us the truth when he
You
looks at
just want it for your own selfish gain.
I'm just gonna stand in blood.
How do they know I'm going to go get the dagger?
You were walking.
You walk towards it.
The dagger.
Yeah, but I didn't say I'm gonna take it in front of
You
them.
walk towards the dagger, and she's still in the room. You guys haven't left the room where the body is in.
I think I'll keep this dagger safe for now.
As far as I can see, you trying to steal the dagger, not me.
I'm not stealing it.
You're taking it out the chamber, aren't you?
Doesn't matter.
That's stealing.
No, it's not.
You don't
I will
know.
go and give it to
You
this
do
good
not-
old friend.
You do not
If I
know
feel-
the consequences for taking a ritual, what do you call it? Ritual weapon.
Ritual dagger.
A ritual
Sacri-
dagger, a sacrificial dagger, whatever, from a pedestal.
So explain it to me then.
Yeah. Why don't you
Give
tell us?
Give it here.
What
so I
will
can
happen?
explain it to you.
No, you don't need the dagger to explain to us
Okay,
what's
whoa.
going to happen.
Whoa. If he does something, he has to come get through 3 of us. So just give him the dagger, see what it is, and I will take it from you.
You better have my back.
Okay, I will investigate the dagger.
All an investigation.
Investigation is 16.
It is a lightweight, serrated dagger.
It's got no extras on
You
it.
can't tell if it's magical or not. You don't have the capability to discern if it's. If you want to, I'll say make an Arcana check at
Oh.
disadvantage.
Train at disadvantage.
Because you're trying to discern something magical for someone that has not delved into the magical arts.
Can I help?
No, you can't.
It's an arcana check.
You cannot help him. Because you two have been at his throat. So he's now trying to prove a point to you.
The other one was an 8, so I got a 9.
This dagger is made from a wonderful balance of steel. It has a wooden hilt, black lace around it. There is blood dripping from the end. You can see it's a little crusted because this has been here for a little bit. It's a sacrificial dagger. That's what it is.
Sacrificial.
So I look at him and I take my hand and I slap it against his chest and I wipe my hand off because I had the dagger in my hand.
There was no blood on the dagger hilt.
Nothing on.
Just on
That's not
it.
Okay, just on the knife.
I flip the dagger around and I give it to you.
I'll just take it and put it in my belt.
You were just telling us about
You
what
have
it's.
one sacrificial dagger.
I
Add it
have
to
one
your inventory.
sacrificial thing.
You just told us not to
I
take
told
it. The ritual.
Because she wanted to take it away.
I told you. I was
She
gonna
told
take
you.
it.
Are we really going to risk whatever he said? I know he lies, but I mean, that could be the.
Then do you
One
want to
time.
check it out?
No! Let's just leave it. Do we really need to take it with us? It's a sacrificial dagger, it's an altar. It's not going to, like. Would it mean anything in the future? What? Someone else is going to have another sacrificial dagger?
You can sell it for
You
gold.
can throw it at someone.
That's true.
Do what you want.
Damn.
If it was enchanted, it would be a different story.
I'm gonna walk out of here. I've had enough of this BS.
I'm joining you in that one.
Are you guys all walking out?
Yeah.
We're going into the bigger area now,
No, we're going
Right.
out, like all the
You
way
guys are
out.
going all the way.
all the way out.
Wait, this was
When we
door-
climb back up into the room, can we also be a little bit weary of,
Make a perception check.
because we've had all of this shit
It's
going
an
on.
advantage because you guys are a little bit on edge. Some people are worse for wear.
Hold on, all these dice have been giving me cuck throws. Let me go back to this one.
I'll do it with advantage. I'll give her
She has to roll at advantage.
8.
Roll again.
Roll again.
Again.
at advantage.
17.
17 plus.
Plus what?
Perception plus whatever.
Always
Two.
plus.
19.
19. You don't see anything. You just see door you broke. See the other door open. You see the trail of blood going back through the trap door. The fog has lifted. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Some clouds heading over. You don't see anything.
Is the light streaming into the room now?
There's some light. It's not a very well built place, but there's some light that comes through. It's not like pitch black.
And nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I wanna go outside and then use Druidcraft for weather
You
sensor.
have no spell slots.
No spell slots.
But it's a
No, no
cantrip.
short rest, no long rest yet.
Oh, it's a cantrip. My apologies.
Yeah, it's
Oh, there we
cantrip.
go.
Druidcraft, what would you like to do? Weather sense.
Weather sensor.
Effect that predicts the weather that will be at your location for the next 24 hours. The effect manifests as a golden orb for clear skies, clouds. It manifests as a cloud.
As a cloud.
It's a cloud. So in
For
the next
rain.
24 hours,
It's going to
there's
be
gonna be
rain.
rain.
Okay.
And when we walk outside, can we do another check around the area to see anything out of the ordinary?
For the sake of brevity, nothing.
Okay.
It's a very remote area. You do see like one or two like horse carts going up and down like as you came out. They kind of like wave. They see the Asmar that's got like gashes or doesn't look all that well. You don't have any physical gashes. Like everything that's happened to you has been of a magical type. Bless you. She also sneezes, so you get the feeling she might have caught a little bit of a cold. But they do see that she's a little bit worse for wear. They recognize you like, how are you doing? You okay? And you're just like,
Yeah, we need to find a friend.
It's not my friend, but we could go look for you.
So
Okay.
we were now at the house by the bridge. Okay, sure.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Are we going to
Back
go
to
and
the
check
tavern?
where the
What do you do?
wolves are? You wanted to still go and see the area where the wolves were originally?
Yeah, but the tavern is on the way, so we might as well just go tell.
Is the tavern on the way?
Taverns are nice.
Okay.
Orky.
And
Oh,
some
orky.
people are a little worse for wear, so you know.
We need to.
I like how that person that has taken no damage wants to go investigate.
Wants to go?
Investigate the wolves.
She can do what she wants. She's a ranger. She can go along.
I'm just saying, she suggested she's the only
Okay,
one that has
for the sake of brevity, because we are getting towards our break, you guys head off to the
To the
tavern.
tavern.
You do see that the market has started to get a little bit more busy, and a little bit more busier than usual, but they haven't had sun in a while. You would know this for the last week you've been here. There really hasn't been much sun. There's a lot of commerce happening. There's
What
a
else do
random
we see in
cat
the area?
that's going around in the area. And you do see that the market is fairly busy, and there's a lot of movers and hushers. And they see you guys walking in. They don't recognize some of you. They do recognize Rihanna, you see quite a few of the normal fishermen that come up and like they find out how you are. And you look a little older and worse for wear, and they're like, what's happened? And you kind of keep small talk, like keeping people at a distance as you do. You guys head off into the tavern. Take your seats. Talia comes up. She looks at you and she goes,
Yes.
and she's already poured a mug. She just hands it over to you. And she says, would you guys like some fresh meat that hasn't been in the fish tank?
Yes, please. And a round of meat for us all.
That still has been in the fish tank.
I don't care. I need meat
Okay.
right now.
And she goes off to prepare, and that is where we will take 10-minute break. We will be right back, everyone.
A short rest.
We haven't done anything here. A short rest for us players, yes.
Short rest for the players.
Okay, we're going to get some drinks, bathroom break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Remember to subscribe. We do this fairly regularly. There's a lot of tutorials, so go check out those videos while you're waiting for us. We'll be right back. Just mute the microphone. fish.
I had steak.
Okay, we are back.
I'm not crazy about this.
And as well.
You don't like anything we buy.
Uh-uh.
I think you're going to be my next target, and I think I'm going to get a proper possession ghost that can only be.
Can we just get out of the
herd.
fish town?
It's gonna be all.
Okay, we are back. Back again. Guess who's back? Tell
Timon
us,
and
man.
Pumbaa. Hakuna
No.
Matata.
No, there was no
These
ghost.
are actually not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, I'm just going to let YouTube know we're back. Chat, can you hear us?
Cheese.
If you haven't hit the subscribe button, helps out a great deal.
Echo van kaas, bro.
Smash the sub button. And I think 500 subs will do a dice giveaway. So tell your friends, tell everyone to come around. We'll give away some cool dice. And yeah, welcome back everyone. Okay, so you guys went back to the tavern. Some a little bit worse for wear and a little bit older than when they left. But you guys are back at the tavern. You can see the half-orc and some of the villagers, the same villagers you had an argument with sitting there. And you can see they're kind of nervous. Their legs are doing the weird shaking thing. So you can tell that there's quite a bit of anxiety going on. And there's a little bit of tension in the town. There's a little bit of tension with the recent calling of you guys being asked to investigate this missing person who's been in the town forever. You can tell that there's an air
And
of
will also be in the
concern. You can tell that there's an air of unrest, and you can tell that the townspeople are a little bit on edge. So, you guys walk into the tavern. You've been given some mead, a little bit of a fishy taste. Unfortunately, no new batch has come through, but there's fresh meat that has come through. Hasn't been touched by fish. So for the first time in the better part of a couple of days, you guys are having what essentially is actually some beef and chicken. Anything other than fish. And the tavern is yours. What do you do?
Hallelujah. Decent food for a change.
We had one.
So what's our next course of action, Riani?
As you say that,
Where's Orky?
as you say that, the half-orc comes. He is a little tattered. He says, "Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Bernard.
I'm gonna look at my map.
I'm sorry. You got off on the wrong foot. Been tense in the town.
That's the half-orc, right?
Yeah.
Bernard.
Can you tell me what happened to the old man?
Have you found?
We found him. Is he
What
safe?
is his name?
Old man.
Old Ben.
I didn't actually have a name for him.
Mm.
Oh, unfortunately, the old man's dead.
Could you
That's what I was
be a
afraid of.
little bit more
sympathy.
No, it's we had a suspicion. He was acting very strange.
Hmm.
He was acting real strange. He started talking a very strange language, a language I have not ever heard of. And it was just after he came back from the coastal town.
The coast.
He went to the main city to go and barter with some of the royals there so we could get some funds to build up the town again. And he had come back and was speaking in a very strange language. And,
Do you know who he went to see?
he went to see the dock master, Regina.
Whoa. A lead.
He went to Amazonia, that is the main city of the water faith. And the water gods have always kept a very neat appearance for Amazonia.
Where? Amazonia.
Yes. We had hoped he would get an audience with the Queen. But
Do you know if this happened?
we don't know. He came back and he started talking gibberish. He started talking in tongues and started talking about some person coming back to lay claim to Urak. It was strange. So honestly, it was the strangest thing. And 2 days had gone by, we hadn't seen him, and that's when I came to you for assistance. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, one thing's for sure. Something ate him, like you described the wolves. Sounds the same. Did you know that there was something underneath his house?
What do you mean?
I don't suspect that it's wolves. I mean, he was under.
No, the wolves were definitely a problem. We had wolf problems in the town for a while, but you guys took care of that. What was underneath his house?
Okay, but did you know that there was a trapdoor in his house?
No, he was a simple old man. He used to run one of the fish markets here.
Well, that simple old man wasn't simple.
Did he ever say, like, give you maybe a name of who he thought was coming back?
No,
Was he traveling with anybody?
no.
Has he ever like, do you know if he has any proficiency with any weapons or anything about his
He was
past?
a simple old man, as long as I knew him, running a little fish market, little stall, selling fish.
And his faith?
He was of the water faith.
That's not what it looked like.
What do you mean?
A simple old man might not look like who he is. And
You guys keep talking in circles. Just give it straight to me. What happened?
I take the letter out and I put it on the table.
Blank.
Is it a blank
It's
letter?
blank note. Nothing.
Okay. Blank note. So it's nothing on it.
No, it's a blank note.
We found an altar, we found a dagger, and we found a very, very powerful creature.
I'm going to slightly hunch over the table and pull that dagger and put it on the table.
Do you know what that is?
This was found on the altar next to your dying friend. Your dead friend.
May I see that, please?
I know. Give me that.
You see him inspected. For a half-orc individual, and he's very green in complexion. You can see one tusk tooth is like kind of broken. You can see he's got a few scars. So he's one of the more handy men around the town, trying to rebuild it back to what it was. And you see his green complexion turn almost white. And he looks at you and he says, "This is a sacrificial dagger,
I know.
one used by the death faith.
We know.
These things have not been used in eons."
We know. Now, what did that
So-
simple old man have to do with that?
Maybe something we don't know. What else do you know about this?
Nothing.
Let me ask you a question. What is the depiction of your water faith god? Does one look like more serpentine with three
Yes,
forks?
yes.
Hmm.
Why?
Which god is that?
We haven't spoken to him in years, but it's Gorgana.
So,
Gorgana was the one that worked with the tides and worked with the fish to ensure that the ocean would remain fertile and would give benefit to the fishermen of the coastal region, and work to create trusting relations with the rest of the faiths of Europe. But the water gods and goddesses have long given up on this town. We've all but relied on ourselves, in quite honesty. I myself am not a pious individual. I know of the gods, but I don't pray to them. They didn't do the work that we've done here. That they've done nothing. We were the ones that had to scrounge up the wood after the flooding to build the city back up. So it's strange to me why you would mention that. Why are you mentioning Gorgana like that?
Do you maybe want to take a walk with us?
I would
to-
rather not go anywhere near anything that has to do with that horrendous faith. What happened?
What faith are you if you're so against the
Water.
water faith?
I did say that.
water faiths are very iffy with other faiths.
Okay.
So, Gorgana was depicted all over inside of an altar room.
An altar room.
Underneath your friend's house. And this little dagger, I'm going to like kind of dangle it, was on an altar in the back with a very strangely scratched figure over Gorgana in black mark. And your friend was half eaten.
You all need to get to the main city. and get to Regina so she can get an audience with the Queen. Something is going on here, and I'm not liking it.
Well, if you want us to go there, do you not have any form of transport for us? Because I don't think I'm gonna want to walk
And you
2 hours.
see he takes a big old pouch and he sticks it on the table and says, "That is for my personal savings. That is 100 gold pieces for you all. Split it amongst yourselves. That will be enough to get you horses to get to the city. It's a good day and a half travel. But you need to find out what's going on."
I'm gonna like take the bag and just take 10 gold pieces out and just give it back to him,
Thank you.
and then put the bag back.
Thank you. And he walks away.
So 100 gold minus 10.
90 gold.
90 gold
He-
divided
he
by.
comes back and he says, I know I said I wasn't going to go there, but I'm going to try and get some guards to come and get his body. You said there was a trapdoor near his bed. Are there any traps or anything there that we need to be aware of?
Not that our rogue already set
You don't know the rogue.
of our little
Thief friend.
our friend. I don't know him.
You don't know he's got anything. Careful.
Our little friend set off. I'm just gonna take.
He kind of plays at you.
He was in the brunt of hitting the.
Roll a deception check to me. 10.
When I was leaving, just the brunt of opening the trap door and poison was there.
So there shouldn't be anything left.
That old man is not keen and agile enough to poison food there. Something is different. I think, if anything is to go by, he was the sacrifice.
It could be.
Well, someone with magic had something to do there.
There was a creature there as well. A ghost. Wraith. Spectral figure.
Ghosts don't normally come on this side.
Do you have any witches in town?
No. Witches have long been outruled by the water faith here. We do not practice witchcraft. If you're looking for any kind of witchcraft, that would be death and chaos.
Anybody that understands the magic?
You'd have to go to the main city. We are a small town. Any pious individuals, any people of any kind of magic inclination, your best bet would be to go to the main city.
What about those wolves that you told me about?
The wolves are still there. I don't know what you guys saw, but those wolves are still there. We've since scavenged for bits of wolf meat to feed the townspeople. It's just bones at the moment, but there's nothing of what you described that the wolves just disappeared.
Then I feel like I want to retch again.
Damn.
Oh, this is not wolf meat.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is he like completely?
Oh no, he was mauled.
Okay.
Are the wolves still that big of a problem?
You guys took care of the wolves.
Well, seems like he wants us to go to the main city, so
We need to go speak to Regina.
How many days trip is this?
It's a 2-day trip on horseback.
and where can we get horses?
There's a stable near the edge of town. Just past the bridge. If you cross the bridge, you'll see the stable master to the right there, with a couple of markets just past there. The bridge is not that long. I can give you an escort if you feel the need, but most of those roads, people don't try anything.
I think first order of business, rest.
Well, it is currently around like 10, 11 in the day. So if you guys want to take a long rest, you can, but then it'll be nighttime.
So it's like in the middle of the day.
It's about 11, 12. It's getting midday. So an afternoon nap can help you. A long rest will fully heal you, and all your spell slots will be available.
Short rest must have half heal.
Short
Maybe-
rest, you roll hit die.
Good time.
Why don't we go and procure?
I can cover tonight's bill for you if you want. I will organize food and lodging for you. I would advise, seeing as you have been through a horrendous battle, that you would rest up, be ready for it. And maybe I'll go and speak to the stable master, find out if everything is good for horses.
Fine by me.
Thank you once again.
Just let us know and we'll pay for the
He's like,
horses.
evil 11.
You left.
Okay.
He's like, no.
Guys, shop.
What are you guys doing?
Eating. Good meat.
The food's delicious.
Who's delicious?
Can I reveal the blank letter to them?
Yep.
I found this on the old guy's body. And I proceed to put the blank letter down. It's got nothing on it.
Nothing that we can see.
None of us can decipher that letter.
It's nothing. Looks like a blank letter to you.
Pick it up, turn it around, maybe the main, and I give it back to him and I say, maybe the main city will have somebody that can assist with this.
Look at me.
Can I like take it and like, put it up against the light or something to see anything?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Never mind. I see nothing. It's a black lip.
What did you roll?
A 2.
It's a blank letter.
This
Oh,
paper,
sorry. It's a 12.
this paper is made out of paper.
It's a 12.
It is a blank piece of paper.
Paper is paper.
It looks like that. It looks like you can draw something really, really nice on it. Fine craftsmanship from whoever developed the paper, but it's a blank piece of paper.
Paper is paper.
Could have been like a letter that he wanted to write.
I don't know, but it's paper. Just put the
Well-
paper
If you just saw a blank piece of paper, why did you take it?
I don't know.
Perhaps we should, while we're waiting, go and walk in the market. See if there's anything we can procure for our trip.
You guys have quite a bit of gold.
Can I just take the gold and just split it
Evenly.
evenly, but take 10 of my portion? So even, but
So you get 15 gold pieces and they get 25.
Oh, okay, so we're getting 25.
You guys get 25 gold pieces added to your stash.
Nice.
Right. You said you want to head to the market.
Yes.
So are all of you going?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
was it? That was not a short race.
I would say after like some meals and chit chat and what was going on, you guys have had a good like hour or two. So roll some hit die. That'll be your d4s. You are fully healed. You don't roll anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Any spell slot you gain back from a short rest, you mark off. If not, sorry, Nick.
I
Any
get 2
spells,
hit
so
2 hit points.
so my
Rage is for long rest, but on the side.
Yeah, you've got 2 rages. You can do 2 rages today. And rage is a long rest.
What do I gain back with the short rest?
my hunter's mark.
1d4.
No.
Hunter's mark disappeared. Once the thing was killed.
Ah, fuck.
One.
I got 4 health.
Yeah, that's fine.
On
It's 4
healing
more HP.
hands,
Just one.
Your healing hands is a long rest.
so I can't do nothing with that.
You got 1 HP.
One. Kill 1 HP.
Oh dear.
Something smacks me
Do
off.
I
fucking
get?
head.
I don't get
you
anything.
still got-
Any spells back. No.
I advise long rest, but
We're staying in town.
you're chilling for the day. So are you guys all heading off to the market or what's happening?
Yeah, let's head
Yeah.
off to the market and see what there is available.
Okay. What are you guys looking for in particular?
Healing potions.
Healing potions.
So roll a investigation check for me. You guys can do it at advantage. 1 person times 2 or another person and another person.
Hold on, let me check my investigation. I got no investigation. Someone got plus investigation.
I got +3.
I got +1. Keon's rolling.
Investigation. I've got +3 as well, so me.
They can roll.
Okay.
Nice little work.
2.
Advanced.
So I got 5.
14 plus 3 is 15.
You are too busy trying
14
to
plus
conceal
3.
yourself. Yeah, she's got a +3 to investigation. 17. You are too busy concealing yourself Try and not get caught. If you are still a wanted individual, you walk by and you see the dwarf you stole from, you kind of like turn and he just gives a glare.
He's like,
Motherfucker.
And then looks at you.
Must be
Go
one
by.
of your.
You guys take the better part of half the day to find a potions person, and you can see they got a very, very, very small variety. You see, it's this half-elf individual, little grey in the hair, quite blonde, long hair, but also balding a little bit on the top. It's very weird to see elves or half-elves bald like that, but obviously the human follicles took over a little bit more. You see crow's feet, weird little mustache, kind of almost like a Shenlong kind of thing going on.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, something like that, but a little bit longer. And he says, "Oh, hail, adventurers! I can see you're on the look for some potions. How can I help you?"
is this a magic shop?
It's a teeny tiny little stall that
Okay.
looks like it's been slapdash put together. You can see it's like held up by some sticks. It's been painted haphazardly as little purple and red and orange, and put little stars and things. It's meant to give off the illusion that this is supposed to be some upscale thing, but it's really just very slapdash put together.
How many magic potions do you have?
I have 2 greater healing and 1 common one.
How do we know this stuff actually works?
Oh, well, I'm a potions brewmaster myself. You'll just have to take my word, won't you?
We'll come back for you if it's not working.
Oh, I highly doubt that. You won't
Okay.
need to come back.
Okay. I'd like
Roll a
Intimidation.
yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Can I help?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll
I
good.
got 0.
Oh, good. Oh,
4.
$11.
It's enough that she just stands like next to you and she's just like, "Oh no, don't worry, it'll be fine." You there? Make a general intelligence check for me, please.
I need some new dice because these dice are all sucky.
ones.
I'm already.
Different ones.
Yes, like. Yeah, and that cloth looks like death and
That's fine.
Give me
Just
one of those
use-
and just for you, flowers. You.
just
While we
Maybe
wait
take
for
the
dice to be
metal
picked up,
ones.
yeah. Let's try the metal one. 11.
And plus
So
anything.
the healing potions are 25 gold for the common and 55 gold for the greater healing potions.
35 for the greater healing.
Well, they are greater healing potions, my dear.
In my travels, what is the average that I paid for?
For a healing potion, it's 100 gold. For greater healing potion, it's 250 gold. This is a steal.
I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
give me.
How many do you want?
I'm just gonna.
35 is 70. And 25. That's 95 gold.
Just give me the common one.
Here you go.
I'm gonna pop it open and drink it.
Chug it.
Here you go.
You know, you can always just ask me for a healing potion. I have like 7.
Thank you so
don't
much.
worry.
Thank you so much. 25.
Okay.
25 gold pieces. Fantastic. Now I can fix my roof. would you guys like the other greater healing potions?
No, I'm good, thanks.
I don't think
How
so.
many hit points did I recover from that?
It's 1d4 plus 2.
One.
How many did you get?
I got 1.
3 health.
Oh dear. Are you anywhere close to your max HP?
Oh.
Okay, for future reference, if you buy healing potions, don't just pop it because healing potions are expensive. Take a long rest.
That's fine.
Give me a greater healing bow.
Ah, thank you. I'll be taking the gold. I can buy my wife back. Here you go, sir.
You buy what?
So it was.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. Sir. Roll a deception check. Oh.
Should I reroll?
Reroll. It's not in your thing.
90.
Nice.
No, don't worry. You just look like a long lost cousin. I still have one healing potion. Come on, help a poor peddler out here.
I'm too
So
poor.
it's 35 gold for you.
Yes. But I want like the last great healing potion. Ma'am, I know you would like this.
No.
Okay. Well, thank you. I do have other prospective customers, so if you guys could.
So, and
Looks
while
like
he
you're
looks
busy.
at me, I take out a potion of healing from my bag and I drink one.
You know, you can always wait. We're going to have a long rest just now.
She wasted a healing potion, so
Yeah.
he just goes. Hello, sir. How are you? Yes, and then he
D4 plus 2.
kind of just goes in. 1d4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 2. Okay, so I got
1d4 plus 2.
Director.
I just want to say, it's like an impartial person at this table telling the story. You guys are assholes.
Why?
Poor guy! You just like pop a healing potion for nothing.
What did you do?
No, you bought these two. Anyway, okay, what are you guys doing?
Are we still there by him, right?
Oh no, he shooed you away.
Okay.
Can I check what other stores
What are you
are
looking-
close to us? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
Roll an investigation check. It's a lot of fish markets. It's a lot of people trying to sell off goods, so like meats and grain and
Fish
it's
meat.
more like food stores than anything like trinket based. You do see like a couple of like carpenters selling off like little toys and like stonemasons selling their services to come and fix up people's houses and stuff like that. But it's not an elaborate market filled with bakeries and all kinds of stuff. It's literally just like one of those flea market type.
No, okay. No, I don't need anything.
What are you guys doing?
I don't need anything else.
Good.
Do you need anything else?
I'm just thinking that I might need a different color gear at some
What I'm
stage.
saying, the spellcasters, remember, you do need components for some of your spells. So remember that.
It'll have a C next to it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have a what?
C
Mm.
component.
Mm.
So if you have the stuff in your bag, you can use that.
What is
So, like-
VS?
V is verbal.
It's a spell.
I'm just looking for you quickly. So like animal friendship, a morsel of food. You would have to have something that you can take out of your bag to cast the spell like that.
So you're technically giving
Mm-hmm.
the animal
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do have food in my bag.
piece of food.
Luckily, she doesn't have any spells yet that requires components. So.
Okay.
All right. So
Back to the tavern.
for the sake of everything, you guys go back to the tavern. It is now late in the afternoon, heading towards early evening. You can see people have now come in from the markets. Tavern is much more lively at this time of year, as you would know. A lot of drinking and going on. The smell of meats and fish and meat are in the air. Lots of fish. You get the feeling that the meat you had this morning was likely going to be the last good meat you had.
Does anyone want to play some cards with me?
Does he have cards?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm just gonna listen to watch them.
Okay. Shirai, what are you doing?
Nikki's sitting there with like a cup.
Not Nikki.
Oh. Sitting there with a cup, bubbles floating above it. Wrong.
So you're,
I'd like
you're
to
watching.
just- I'll sit and watch you guys.
Okay.
I want to observe.
What are you playing?
I don't know.
Are you playing blackjack? Are you playing poker? What are you playing?
Uno.
You can't play Uno. Good try though. Uno doesn't exist.
Did they have blackjack in those days?
Yeah.
Gambling.
Blackjack's ancient. What are you playing? Otherwise, we'll just move on. Do you want to win some money from him?
Okay, but
I will tell you what you roll. But you have to tell me what you want to play. Because what you tell me what to play.
what are the
fixes the rule.
options?
Blackjack and poker. Just told you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then blackjack.
Okay, blackjack. Both of you roll 2 d20s and tell me what the numbers are.
20.
Mm-hmm.
8.
11 and 12.
You win the hand. Roll again. Best out of 3.
13.
Which is the competitive smile on your face?
18.
11 and 11.
You had 18 total.
No, 13 and 18.
Okay, you win the hand. Next one.
10. 13.
Mm-hmm.
13 and 14.
You win the hand. Roll again.
20.
20.
9.
9.
It's a draw. Roll again.
12.
16.
18.
15.
31. You win the hand. Last roll.
Last roll. 17. 7.
3. 18. He wins.
How much gold did you place for a bet? And you can't change. What was your initial gut?
My initial gut was like 3 gold pieces.
Okay, you double that and give him 6 gold.
Yeah.
Let's see as they start piling on the cards. The aim of the game, that you would know, you not so much. You weren't really like a card player, so she explains the rules to you there. The object of the game was to get to 21, and they would hit until they get to 21. And you see, he started off really good, got like 2 blackjacks in a row. She busted twice, and then they hit the same hand, and then she started making the comeback. And then right at the end, what she didn't notice is he pulled the card out of his sleeve and put it down. I didn't see anything.
You did it.
We didn't know.
I didn't see anything. He was so enthralled with the game. Would have said if you rolled the first 2 and you won, and he suddenly started winning, I would have told you what's your passive perception. Because he was winning first, it was a luck of the draw. Right, what are you guys doing?
What is it about the time now?
It's now getting to evening.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
the tavern is lively. There's a couple of bards that have come in playing, 2 halflings, one with a lute, one with a harp, and they are singing the night away. You can see people are they are in better spirits despite the tension of recent rumors. But tavern is lively. They are having a good time. But it is getting late.
Are we leaving now? Or are we leaving in the morning?
I'm gonna go
You
sleep.
guys
I
haven't
don't
taken a
wanna
long rest, so if you leave now,
That's what I said. I'm gonna go sleep now.
Same.
It's rather take a long rest.
it's taking a long rest.
Mm.
You all taking rooms, or what's people doing?
Well, we told Bernard.
There's only 2 rooms available, so you'll have to share.
Where's Bernard?
Bernard's not there.
He's the one that left the rooms or organized.
He organized the rooms. He could only organize 2 rooms because the tavern was full. So you have 2 rooms of which you can share.
Okay, well, I'll walk up to the room and there's only 1 bed
It's 2 beds.
in the room.
Mhm.
Okay.
I take the other
They
bed.
don't like the most comfortable beds, but they'll
They'll
do the job.
So you guys are leaving me with a scary lady.
Yeah, I go with her
Yeah.
and
I think
I start Meditating in the corner for my long rest.
I start taking off my armor and taking a bath.
There's no bath.
No
There's no
bath.
bath.
Yeah.
With a bowl of water.
Washing.
You would
Washing.
have to go outside for that.
Yeah.
There's no water in the tap.
Not even
No.
No, it's not modern society.
people.
Not our
No,
society.
in the old days they used to have these
No.
steel buckets with the water in.
The rich areas, yes.
Holy.
Not in the poor areas. You have to wash outside. Don't in it?
Everyone gets to see your boobies.
No, I'm not taking
No,
that.
there's private washing stores, but it's outside. It's not inside in the tap. Where he showered or where he bucket bath was outside of the tavern, further out. So there are washing stores if you want to wash.
I want to ask, is there any like negative effect of being possessed by that ghost?
You don't know. You did not age. You didn't get withering touch. She got. You got possessed and murdered.
Okay.
You need to see a priest in the next town.
Yeah, you do. You have 10, and it's irreversible. So
Unless the priest-
only a priest can cleanse it. So,
Yeah.
Wham.
I'm gonna wash myself.
But you don't know that. None of you know that.
Okay, well, I take off all my armor and then I go down and I ask old Talia where the washing area
She
is.
points you outside the tavern. If you need some privacy, there is one or two stores that you can kind of block off with a couple of things if you want to do that. If you're not afraid, if you are a little bit prudish about your body, which you shouldn't be, but that's a different story.
Nah. As long as I can wash.
I'm also gonna go wash myself at the same spot I did the first time.
I want to go sleep. I'm knackered. I'm 10 years older.
Old age setting.
And your back hurts a little.
And you're just leaving him.
I'm 38 years old.
Yeah, your back hurts a little.
So what age do we get?
No.
She aged 10 years.
So I'm 38 now.
But up until what age?
We are like normal human age.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys could die in the
We go
60s,
up to
70s.
100 if we can.
If that had gone on longer, she might have died of old age.
Yeah.
There's no way to resurrect her.
Mm.
The body's
Okay.
old, the body's old.
All right, I go. I go and I take a bath.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It is cold.
And then I go towards back to the room, but also am I allowed to look around just to
Yeah,
see if
roll a perception check.
to see if there's any danger or anything lurking?
Find a peeking Tom.
Peeping Tom.
Probably you.
No.
No.
How do I go back in this thing?
Where do you want to go? At the top?
Perception for you is 2.
Okay, so that's 18 then.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing really catches your eye. It's a quiet night.
Just that.
You just look. Nothing catches your eye. Nothing really suspicious.
Someone takes a magical can and take a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I see my room from where I am?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right, then
Not a very big distance. You just make it in front.
there it goes. So, okay, so then I just go back to the room to take a rest.
Okay, who's bunking with who?
It looks like he's bunking with
Bunking.
me.
Riani.
Briani.
Anything you guys would like to discuss amongst yourselves before you go? Or are you guys just going to bed?
I'm just watching her meditate in the corner.
She is creepishly staring at you meditating. You can feel it.
Do you mind?
Makes it a little bit difficult to focus.
What's so interesting?
You kind of get shocked because you thought she's deep in trance, so she doesn't feel it.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
I'm doing what I want to do right now. You really need to know the details.
Why do you do it?
This is how I rest. I don't need sleep. I rest like this.
Ah, okay. I just turn my back to her and I go to sleep.
So did he follow me up or not?
You went to bed. I went to
You went to bed, you went to go back.
Yeah, after our class, I went up to the room and went to bed.
Am I still awake?
Are you still awake?
Yeah, still awake. You know awfully a lot about this little thing. Now swing the dagger. Find one and share.
You see her sitting on the bed, almost like
Menacing.
in a very menacing, like, come over here position. You suddenly get flashbacks of your old teachings.
Oh.
This is giving you some PTSD.
And I go out of the room because I don't want to feel her eyes on me again.
She turned around.
I don't care. I don't want to be in the same room as her.
Here you go, where are you going?
To wherever room they are, and then I just say, "Don't mind me," and then I continue meditating in the corner of their room.
Well, now the conversation is dead.
Okay, before you do that,
Let's just finish our conversation.
what's your conversation? Carry on.
I don't know much about the dagger. I couldn't sense anything on it, but I do know it's a ritual dagger for death deity. There's not much else I can tell you.
Does he like, you look away when you say that?
What do you do?
I was just looking at the floor because I was sitting on my bed opposite from her.
And I'd be like a little.
You could inside check him if you want to. He hasn't been completely honest with you all, so it's valid you want to do an inside check. Do a deception check.
I'm gonna do it inside check.
Don't look.
Fucking natural 20.
No. It's 19.
Oh, fuck. 19.
Okay.
What's your deception?
I think it's a +1, isn't it?
Let's see. You are +1 and you are
+3.
okay. Are you telling the truth or are you lying to her?
I'm telling the truth.
We see that he's being, in the first time since you've met him, he's actually being genuinely honest with
It's because my PTSD kicked in, so
you.
that's why I was thinking about.
You do see him kind of like fiddle with his fingers and his stuff, like
What
a
does
little sweat
PTSD?
coming down his brow.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. I think you can't get PTSD.
No, I'm just saying it because
No, I think almost everyone knows what PTSD is.
Okay, anyway. Continue.
Okay. I have a feeling.
Best way to figure it out is when we get to the town.
You hear this bang on the door. Talia just opens the door. Tells you she's meditating in the corner downstairs, and she goes and sits down. Doesn't close the door behind her.
Rude.
Okay.
Okay, as I was saying, when we get to the main town, we might have to find someone that could possibly check if this dagger has any features that they know of.
Charge it up. Close the door. Just go sit back on the bed. Am I correct? We'll continue this conversation at a later date. And then I turn around and start snoring.
Instantly. Although she's kicking them.
Yeah.
10 years.
38 years old.
Anyone else?
I'm just laying in
Do
bed.
we have to end it here today? I don't want to.
I'm not done. I'm just assume we're done.
I know, we didn't give it a long
You-
grace.
You are transported into a white plane. And if the three of you should leave, please.
Oh, secret. secrets.
Go make us coffee.
Yeah. I'm trying not to poke my stitches. Coffee?
Yes,
Yeah. What you got?
it might be bacon. Starting.
Oh, what you got?
Full of sweet papers.
Can you not put papers in your cups?
Too late.
Too late, she cried. I do it at work too.
Wait, do you want cappuccino?
Yes, please. We'll wait.
Dun dun dun.
We will. I'm out. I'll close the door.
Okay.
Oh, Shariah. Sleep comes to you fairly quickly. It's been a tumultuous journey for you. Just give me a second. I have it here. You feel at ease. You feel rested. But deep inside, something troubles you. Something that you've always wondered. Something that has bothered you since birth, but you don't know what. As sleep takes you, you are transported to this field of white, this canvas-like white. And yet, when you put your hand through, you can sort of pick it up. It's clouds, very faint, very light. You feel your soul at ease. And in the distance, you see these wings fill out, gold trimmings on the edge, sort of like a waterfall almost falling off of the wings. And they speak to you in the celestial voice, and you hear it in your mind. It comes from all around. And they say, young one, be careful about how you do things. Be careful of selfish desires, of doing that which is right. The wings kind of come closer and they unfurl onto you. Dream of us soon, and power will be yours, but only if you use it for the greater good. And you feel your back burn in your sleep. Not an unpleasant burn, but not pleasant as well. You feel, you hunch over and you feel like you want to fly. You feel like you want to fly, and you clutch and you move forward, and you want to scream, but there's no voice. The wings come over you again. And the voice, sounding somewhat familiar to you, says, soon. You wake up, cold sweat, your back's still burning, but you don't know why. You look around the room, still dark. You hear the snoring of one Riani in the room next to you. You glance about the room and you do not see Talia. But you have a greater purpose to fulfill. These individuals are here to help, but they diverge from a path you don't follow. And you think to yourself, is this really the path I'm meant to take? And are they going to keep me from achieving what I want to? Or are they going to help me embrace it? These thoughts go through your head and your heart. Rest finds you again. You sleep peacefully, but still wondering. You can come back. You can come back.
So, am I allowed to then get up and just take my shirt off and turn around to see if I can see anything?
There's no murder.
Yeah.
This is a very dilapidated place. This is
Yeah.
here to sleep, be about your business, and go. That's how this happens.
Okay.
So, sleep here. I've done what I need to do. I go home. That's what it is.
Okay, so I don't really see anything, so I just slip my shirt back on and lay down again.
Coffee is almost done.
Yeah. They're just making coffee, chat. So remember, hit that
Unexplained
subscribe
break.
button.
Yeah, they all snoring next door still.
And if you haven't, chat, if you enjoy some gaming stuff, this is a side little thing. There is a link in chat that you guys can click if you want to go over and subscribe to that channel for something else. That would help as well.
That is a massive D20.
Oh, this is my cursed 99 dice. I rolled a 16. Hey, Mr. Crumb, how do you do?
We are cursed.
You are
I did want you.
D20 to stabilize myself. Like,
Make that coffee fast.
So sleep troubles me.
Sleep doesn't trouble you. It's the word that was spoken to you that troubled you.
Yeah, okay.
Sleep comes very easily for you.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not real life.
No, that too.
You lie, man. You lie there in your bed like
Till
half
1
an hour
o'clock
later,
in the
you
morning.
Snore. Don't lie.
Okay.
We're just waiting for coffee chat, and then we'll continue.
Apologies. Unexplained.
They're not unexplained. I explained everything to you there.
Yeah, but unintended, I should say,
It's
break.
what you make of it that will determine what's going to happen. I did give you fair warning.
But you see, you're not making it easy for me.
You're not making it easy for you.
No,
I didn't say anything.
because I was looking around town.
Yeah, but if your rolls are garbage, what must I do?
Yeah,
It's not my fault.
but I'm looking around town.
Remember, don't just do for the sake of doing.
For a purpose.
You'll find it, no worry. You just had terrible rolls. Like, I can't make something come out of thin air if your rolls are terrible. You know what I mean?
My dice suck today.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with your dice today. Your dice is having some...
Last week wasn't so good either. I think I'm going to have to go buy myself another set of dice.
I think you might have to repurchase some new die.
I think so too.
Because,
These ones suck.
damn. Some people... Have you rolled a natural 20 since we've played? I don't think so.
Nope,
Damn.
not at all.
But you haven't rolled the one, so that's okay.
I have.
Oh,
I've,
no.
I've rolled 3 ones already, or 2 of them.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear. Oh, well. That'll happen, won't it?
Bloody cursed dice.
Hey, the coffee doesn't take that long. Don't make me kill you again.
You almost did.
Yeah, 2 of you.
I didn't
D20.
careful.
D20, that's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
D20.
Yeah, that was a good natural 20.
Where's Nick when we need him? With all that good coffee.
He's in the chat.
Nick, we need coffee.
Coffee and bread.
Coffee. I have
Bread that
good
doesn't
coffee.
taste like
You don't
fish.
make coffee like Nick does, sorry. But you do make good coffee.
I have the same pot as
Just be reminded that she's the one that makes you coffee without issues, so be careful.
That's why I say. That's why I say.
Actually,
But you still
you know
make
what?
good coffee.
You know what? Just for funsies, roll a persuasion check at disadvantage just because of what you said now.
15.
Disadvantage.
That's it.
Roll
Not
again.
No,
A lower number.
1.
Yeah.
critical
Nikki?
fail.
Nikki will never make you coffee ever again.
I don't want something.
Oh, she loves me.
All right, pull up.
Okay. While he's busy, you guys wake up. Fairly misty morning. Seems like the clouds have rolled in, as per your druid craft. Seems like a pretty miserable morning. You guys wake up. You a little bit worse for wear. You feel your bones are. Ugh. All of you get all your spell slots back. Your hunter's mark is back. Your rage is back every slot, and you guys are fully healed. So your long rest heals you completely.
And my healing hands is back.
Back,
Your
yeah.
healing hands is back.
Go back.
So just on your sheet,
yeah.
you should just be able to click
There's
long
a
rest and
little,
it'll
there's a
reset
little
everything.
campfire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Say long rest.
what
So
little
you guys all
campfire?
wake up,
There's a little
Actually,
campfire there. Click
Oh.
on the
click
campfire.
on the
And then
campfire, and click
long
long
rest.
rest, and then huzzah.
Huzzah!
You guys all wake up. Riani, age has come to you, so you feel, oh boy,
Need a
your
walking stick.
shoulder's a little bit sore, your back's a little bit sore. This bed is not comfy. You're starting to feel like, damn, I'm getting too old for this. What are you guys doing?
We'll go downstairs for breakfast.
Right?
Takes me a bit of time to get up. Still looking out this wonderful foggy window at absolutely nothing putting on all my gear.
You can see it's not so much fog anymore. It's just a little misty, and there is a light drizzle. So from the druid craft yesterday, from the magic spell that you saw, because you don't know it's druid craft, you get the feeling that her prediction of the weather was correct. It is looking like it's going to be a little rainy day, not like thunder shower rain, but it's definitely going to be a miserable, sluggish day to do any kind of walking or riding. But the day is yours. You guys get up at your own leisure. Eventually, all meet downstairs for a lovely fishy breakfast. Fishy bread, fishy meat, fishy fish.
Didn't miss this.
You get used to it.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, so am I allowed to walk down, look at this, and say, no, I'm not having that for breakfast?
Guys, what are you eating?
Can I not walk around town to see if there's
Markets
anything
are
else?
closed.
Everything's closed.
It's
It's closed. It's raining. No one wants to be in the market.
Talia, can I have some bread, please? I'm so sick of bread.
I've already put bread down there for you.
Okay.
I will say you will find better food in the capital.
Thank you.
That isn't a fish. I apologize that our establishment is too poor for you.
No,
She
not
gives you the
poor.
most sarcastic.
I'm just not a fish lover, but the meat yesterday was great.
I'm pretty sure the fish doesn't love you either. Thank you very much.
I almost spit out my meat.
Do you want some rations? I have a pack of rations. I have a few packs
In
of
the
rations.
time that you've been here, your rations have picked up that fish now. So you pull your rations out and you take a bite. There's a very distinct fish taste to it.
Damn. No thanks. Bread it is.
Damn.
They
Damn.
manage to
Shucks.
keep the butter away from the fish, so the butter does take away a lot of that fish taste in the bread, but there's still this very, very light hint of ocean fish taste, and it's not pleasant. You get the feeling that the fish back there has kind of gone off and they have no idea what to do with it because they can't find the rotten fish amongst all the barrels of fish. So you get the feeling this food is not good for consumption. It's there to keep you alive, but it's not there to be enjoyed at a dinner party.
But I get so sticky white stick.
As the tavern goers make a lot of noise and the door is being closed,
Any word from our friend Barnard?
oh yes, Bernard came and he did say that horses have been procured for you guys. You just need to go to the stables. It's been paid for. The village has helped you. Don't worry about it. Go and do what needs to be done, please. You really need the gold. I can't stand the fish anymore.
Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm still half asleep.
What's that bird language you talk?
Yeah.
Let me see your languages. That goblin you talking.
Goblin.
No.
Still half asleep, so it might as well be.
So, my voice just broke. So you guys head on down. You go. It takes you a good hour or two to walk, and the weather is a little bit miserable. It's not. It really isn't the best time to be out in the rain. You can tell that the stones that you guys are walking on, because of the moss and the seaweed and the general air, the stones are a little slippery. So every now and then you're like, whoa, catch your footing. You feel like when you slip, your knees like, oh my goodness.
My knees creak.
You
Your
feel a
knees
hip hop.
creak, you feel your bones, you
They
almost,
sound like they make you sound like 108.
when you hit 50, all your bones creak.
It sounds like this.
So, and you guys see her every now and then she has to stop and just stretch a little bit. So, whatever the ghost did, definitely did a number on her. But you feel like this is something that's of a magical nature. It's not something that
Yawning
can,
or a rebirth.
yeah, she'll still kick your ass.
I know.
But eventually, you guys make your way over the bridge. You see the house there. There's a couple of people now. You see two coroners. They're dressed fairly paganish. They've got like leather on them, some gloves, but like those hard leather gloves. And they're wearing like overcoats or something just to keep the rain out. And you see them, one carrying the individual out. You see Bernard waves at you and just yells, "The horses are down there." You guys see the door that you have broken. They're carrying him on the door that had been broken. Because they don't have stretchers, so they're like, "Oh well, this is convenient. We'll take you out." You guys walk further on, and you see this tall brown brunette, almost black in her hair. Tabaxi.
Ooh.
Very cat-like in her features, but very soft-spoken for Tabaxi. You see, she's wearing these kind of robes with this hard leather armor that's got like all these cracks in it, and you can see she's got gloves, but her claws are sticking out of the gloves at the end. So she's just making sure she can handle the horses with care. And you see she's busy brushing this beautiful, well-built black stallion. You can see it's got like a ponytail mane, so you can see she takes care of the horses and braids the mane, and she's looking after them. You see her tail come out from under the robe and just like move back and forth, and you hear her kind of like sing to the horse as she's busy stroking it. And she notices you guys, yeah, come. And you hear she speaks in this very sort of gruff but very soothing, soft-sounding voice. You wouldn't think a deep voice like that would be soothing, but you've only known her for a little bit in this town. She's fairly new, and the town never had horses. And she thought, okay, this would be a great place to like put up an upstart business. And she's done fairly well with the trade between Aurelia and or Amazonia and Azulay. So she's made quite a name for herself, and it's not just the quality of her service, but the quality of the horses that she breeds. They are strong, well-fed, can carry loads of weight. You see a lot of the carts, you would know this, that the carts that people take back and forth from the capital to Azulay and further inland, these are very strong horses. And as long as people look after them, she does ask a fair price for them, and they are pretty expensive horses. She ranges anywhere from 125 gold upwards. So these horses, these are premium horses. However, they can go for days on end. And you get the sense that it might not just be the brand of horses she makes. There might be a magical element to it, but no one knows for sure. She just came out of nowhere, set up shop, and her horses are some of the best.
Stable horse.
So, and she motions you over, and she says, yes, Bernard came. Let me introduce myself. You know her as, I have the name here. All my names are mixed up. Adorna. Adorna. A-D-O-R-N-A.
O-R-N-A.
Adorna. She greets you all, and you can see she wants to put her hand out, but you can see there's like mud and muck, and the horses are a little bit wet. And she's just like trying to. How you doing? Hi.
Also,
How you doing?
hey,
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, yes. All right, so it was 4 horses. They have been paid for. I've given a discount. I will need a 10 gold deposit from each of you. This is just to make sure the horses, should something happen to them, I at least get some gold. I know the village paid for them, but this is personal insurance. I'm sure you understand.
Shit.
If not, what you could do for them is if you do go to the town, I need a very specific horse breeding book from the library. if you could procure that for me, I would be more than happy to waive the deposit for the horses, and you can keep them afterwards as well.
Quest.
Quest.
Side quest.
What is the-
Which library? The main library? Or
The main library in Amazonia. You'll see it's a massive building. It's actually one of the tallest buildings in the city. They have a particular book that I need. It's to help me ensure that the brown and black horses can adapt to the area, and I do need that book.
And the name of the book is?
That's for you to find out. I don't remember. I do know that the book has got a particular black and brown cover with a horse on it. And I think the text is written in Elvish. That's why I don't know the name. But I do know the look of the book. Someone by the name of... he was an eccentric man. He was a wizard. I can't remember. But he did say that this is what the book looks like. So if you can get that for me, I'll be more than happy to wait for that.
Was it a book that
Black
they
and
will release from the library?
Oh, yes, it's a very common book. It's just, I need it now.
Hmm.
Elvish.
Text in Elvish, black and brown color.
Mm-hmm.
Book
We will
from
get it for you.
You are Rihabi, correct?
Yes.
You are the town salesword. Forgive me, I thought you were younger than they mentioned.
Let's just say something happened.
It's one of those adventure things, isn't it?
Yeah. I just
Happens
need to
all the
get
time.
my age
Adventure
back.
is age.
I need to get my age back. I got touched by ghosts.
Roll a deception check for me.
2.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, I'm gonna keep him in check.
She's just glaring at you right now.
You walk.
Hello, Trafir.
Ooh! Ooh!
What's it going to take for me not to turn you into the authorities?
Does he love me?
Because you love me. We got a love triangle going on
Roll a persuasion check. I would say disadvantage, but she's helping you.
19.
Oh, nice.
Get out.
Get
Mm.
Get out. Move. Get your horse and go. Set the kind of company.
I just found him outside. He looks sad. He got beaten up by a heathbar.
You have your horses, please get that book, thank you. I have business to conduct and you see her
Thank
turn back.
you.
Are they all black stallions?
1 black, 3 white.
Oh, goody. White one for me.
Oh, the black one.
No.
You can stop saying I'm even bored, why don't you?
Eh?
Okay.
Whichever horse, it doesn't matter for me. Let's keep
So, you guys get on the horses. The clouds have now stopped pouring. You guys are on your way.
I'd like to know the name of my horse, please.
They don't have names.
Okay.
Horse 1, horse 2, horse 3, and horse 4.
when we get the book and we keep the horses, then you can name the horses.
It's still good to know who you keep company with and who will get you there safely.
Get to know the horse's personality before you give it a name. Trust me.
Does anyone have speak with animals? Just ask the horse its name.
You don't know anything about speaking with the horse. You have no idea.
I know.
No idea about this.
You cannot say stuff.
Sushi.
You have no idea. So, you've heard murmurings of people talking to animals.
Yeah.
Okay,
You have no idea.
I'll mount up, but I still stroke the horse nicely.
That's weird. Don't stroke the horse, please.
I'm gonna wait
Why
for
not?
You make a dexterity check for me, please.
The horse has got to
Because I'm
feel
not really that
comfortable.
horse.
No.
20.
Okay. You who had never, you who had never ridden a horse and have no inclination with nature, get up on the horse like there's no issue. You click your heels on its hind in the ribs, and there you go. You have no idea where you're going, but you're going. You know the way to the capital city. You've been here long enough. You've had to do some stuff between the two things, so you know how to get to the capital city. But it is a 2-day ride. And that is where we will end today's session.
No.
because a lot of stuff can happen in these next 2 days. A lot can happen in these next 2 days, and we don't have enough time to cover it. So, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of the Legend of Urak. I need to get my own campaign name right. Thank you to our esteemed D&D players. We almost killed the druid, and we almost killed the barbarian today, so that's fantastic.
I'm happy I didn't almost die.
And look out for the next episode. We may or may not be adding to the party thanks to someone's
Spoiler.
Mouth.
Eat my sushi.
Tell me. You did not tell me.
At 500 subscribers, we will be giving some dice away. So if you haven't told your friends, hit the subscribe button. It helps out a great deal. Check out the stream and the D&D videos. More will be coming your way. And if you haven't checked out my gaming channel, it is a link in the chat right now. So check that out. Subscribe to that as well. I'll be doing some giveaways there too. And until next time, may the dice roll good for y'all. It did not for our ranger.
Miss you guys.
Bye.
For our ranger.